You could say whatever you want at the poker table, 'cause I just don't give a fuck. Poker Table Talk, the podcast we do for GP. Definitely not PC. Suck my wee-wee, and if you don't like it, move out the way, nigga. Beat. Yeah. What's going on? Welcome to another episode of Poker Table Talk. Yeah, it's your host with the most, Jason Cordova, the podcast we do for GP. Definitely not PC. You don't like it, suck my wee-wee. And nigga, my guest today, he's laughing right now. My nigga, no other. This is actually my nigga, dog. You ain't just my comedy nigga. You my nigga, dog. Kofi Thomas. He still can't believe what I just said.
No, I heard it before. I just hadn't heard it in person. It hit different.
This nigga's ignorant, right?
Yeah, it hit different. What up?
What's good, bro? What's good? We just got some Jamaican food.
Oh yeah.
Terrible service.
Horrible.
Terrible.
Horrible. Customer was bad. And dude behind the counter was bad. Everybody in the store was awful.
It was nuts, bro. In there, Jamaicans give you no love, dog. Like even if the thing about Jamaicans, like they don't even give you love if you're a regular, dog. Like they don't give a fuck about you, bro.
If you a regular, you might get like they won't suck their teeth as much.
Yeah. But you ain't stopping it altogether.
No. They still at work. You still gotta know they upset. Yeah. What happened was they closed at 11. We went in there
10:40.
10:40. So we walked in knowing like it's gonna be attitude. But we was ready for smoke.
I told you got to go in the Jamaican restaurants angry already.
Already. But there was a roster in there before. So he was
in line.
He was in line staring at the food that
they only had like 3 things left
behind the glass. Right? They had out what they have. And he was asking for jerk chicken. And then so dude behind the counter yelled to the dude in the kitchen. Dude in the kitchen yelled back, "We not that." And then the roster turns around to me and Jason like, "Can you believe they don't have it?"
That's the thing. Like he wanted to be on his side. Like, nah. Bro, I could have told you they didn't have jerk chicken. Nigga.
Nah, born Jamaicans. We wasn't with it.
I wasn't with it. Then he asked for something else that they didn't have in the front of him.
What kind of fish y'all got?
After that,
we ain't got that.
Yeah, after that, Kofi just cut the nigga.
I cut it. Jason was like, they only got what you could see.
I forgot.
Like, over. And then I'm hungry, so I wasn't even about to let him try to order something else. So I was like, "Yo," I looked at because the dude behind the counter, young Yardie, he was starting to take away a tray. And I was like, "Where you going with that?"
Yeah.
And he was like, "I'm going to the back." I was like, "Nah, I'm gonna take some of that." And then that was it. We just started ordering our food. Yeah. Totally ignoring the roster who had been standing in line.
And the thing about it, like, when we got there, it didn't look like he had just got there.
No.
Like, he had been in line for at least 2 minutes.
Asking about whatever Aki
Stupid. Had 10.
20 minutes to close.
He wanted the full service, dog.
If you don't see it in front of you, they ain't got it.
They ain't got it. Or even if they got it, they ain't going in the back to get
it.
Ain't
no one cooking that. Man. The dude you don't see in the bag right now is cleaning.
He's still cleaning right now.
And he upset. So we ordered our food over him.
Then we got to because you order and pay at 2 different places.
Oh yeah, we ordered it. We was like, let me get 2 of that. And the dude who put in the food and was like,
he was pissed.
Upset.
We ordered mad food.
Breathing hard. Yeah, I was hungry, and I was like, yo, I'm taking all the food you got.
Right.
I was like, so that means 4 of those. Yeah. Put 2 of those in the bag. Yeah. Hey, and I'm from, I work the service industry, so I know when someone is picking your food up with attitude.
Yeah, he dropped the patty 3 times.
My man had the tongs in his hand, and He kept acting like we were crazy for asking him for food.
Right.
And it's like, bro, I'm asking you things related to tongues.
Right.
Because you holding tongues. It'd be one thing if we was at like a Beanie Man concert and I was like, yo, you got a beef patty on you? Then I'm crazy. That's where I'm wrong.
Right.
But you standing next to a tray of beef patties
with tongs in your
with
hand.
tongs in your hand. Put them in the bag.
That's what I'm saying. My thing is, everything you need is right in front of you.
Everything.
The tongs in your hand, the little bags was right
bags,
there.
You don't have to take a step. Everything you need is with arm reach.
Yo, that's what they do, like Jamaican like restaurants. They do everything begrudgingly. Like,
they mad at you for
yo,
sure.
they're mad at you.
For sure.
Like, yo, it's like I was talking about earlier. Like, I came in here to get food. You're the nigga behind the counter.
That's it.
You knew at the very least I was gonna ask you for food, nigga.
Yeah,
it's not like I asked that nigga for something else. I didn't.
Right. You didn't ask him how much a jet ski costs.
Right.
None of that. Yo, I want to get, and not like I want you to make, but I want you to give me the food I could see.
Right.
You ain't got to make anything.
Right.
You just got to take that spoon and put it
And
into
just flip
a bag.
it in there,
If you
though.
want, I could come around and put it into a bag.
Right.
It's that simple at this point. Yeah, he was on this shit. But at the same time, I'm glad he had an attitude. Because if they don't have an attitude at that Jamaican spot, leave. That food is trash.
Food is garbage.
That food ain't nobody in there. If they too nice or if it has a high rating.
Yeah.
Like on the outside, if you see an A outside of a jerk spot,
Yeah.
nah, they care too much.
Yeah.
They spend too much time on the ambiance.
Yeah. They ain't worrying about the food, right?
Yeah, don't eat that. Don't eat that. That A is for ass. That food is ass in there.
That's how it is with Jamaican spots, though. Like, and it's funny, like I said, like you know that be like, bro, every time it's that experience. It never changes.
Oh, consistently bad.
It never changes, and they don't give a fuck.
I've never felt welcomed in a Jamaican spot.
That's what
ever.
it is. They act like you're annoying them.
Every time they look like like they surprised you got in. Who left the door open?
Like it's a club, right?
Where the bouncer?
Levels. Turn the music down. Levels. That should be a force, though, man. It's just, man. Jamaican restaurants is a motherfucker.
You want any of this old rum I found in the basement?
I had this before, this brand. Not the aged one, though, but I'll try it. Let me get a cup, brother.
Bet. I got you. Some glasses right behind you.
These ones?
Yeah.
Here we in Kofi's house.
Yeah, take whatever. Yeah, we in Dorchester right now. We at the Mom Duke's house, sitting in the kitchen. Whenever I come home, I always go down to the basement and see what liquor's left.
What's left?
From when I used to be reckless inside this place.
Think about liquor. That shit tastes good, though.
Yeah. That's that age.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah, salute.
We got poker table.
Mm-hmm. That's some good shit, bro. But it's funny is what we was talking about before because we've been talking for at least 2 hours before we actually started recording.
We just riding around.
We had to go get a
shit.
fucking SD card again.
We was riding around talking shit.
We was talking about how freaking niggas that don't beat up pussy don't have bargaining power with chicks.
And it's like, cause it's the same. The thing is, cause they complain all the time.
The girl or the guy?
The guys, they be like, I don't know what it is. Like, I can't get any girls. And it's like, you don't take any personal accountability.
Yeah, that's
like,
what it is.
It ain't like the girls are just walking around like they all got
not
together.
trying to fuck with you.
Right.
Nah, like they didn't have a meeting and say, let's not fuck with Rob.
Playing on their radar like that.
Right. But it's like,
Oh, that Robert,
I don't know.
don't like him.
We're not going to fuck him.
All girls, sync up. We're not fucking Rob.
But that's what I was saying is like, because we was talking about when you be busting chick from the back. And like I said, I put him through the ignorant test. You know what I mean? Like, I like to see how ignorant I can get with a chick. sexually. And like I said, you got to be really airing some pussy out to try reckless shit with a chick. Because if you like giving up subpar dick, you better not trade nothing out the norm. Don't do nothing out the norm, dog.
Nah, you gotta stay within your parameters.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
You gotta stay in your lane.
It's like in basketball, right? If you coming off the bench,
right,
you don't start jacking up threes.
Right, you ain't even warmed up yet, dog.
And you're not a star player.
Right.
You'll get back on the bench real quick.
Right.
Come off the bench and try to do some like fancy crossover.
Yeah.
Coach
Get
like,
to the
what are
lane.
you doing?
Yeah.
Sit back down.
Yeah.
Stick to the front.
Wait, that's all it is.
You a star player.
You could do ignorant shit from right out the gate if you really wanted to.
They're like, oh, he's creative.
Right.
They're gonna support that. But yeah, if you ain't on that level,
Don't even. That's not your realm.
you gonna embarrass yourself.
It's gotta be awkward.
You gonna leave.
Yeah. She gonna tell her girls about you. That's 5 more bitches you can't fuck.
Sure.
Yeah. Trying to build your dick rep back up. That's why niggas always cuff their first fat white chick they meet in New Hampshire, dog. Because they building their rep back up. They can't afford it, dog. Yeah, let me just fuck with her, dog. Yeah. I see what happens when you ain't loyal. The game will chew you up and spit you out real fast, dog. Yeah, the game ain't for everybody though. It's not. But when you airing it out, dog, like I said, like it's just this is an arrogance, and it's not a violent arrogance. It's not a dangerous. It's just a sexual arrogance. I call it.
I think what you do, in particular, is good, because like, especially now where everything is so sex positive and everything's like you should really explore what you're into sexually, like nothing's off limits, and I'm like, your life is short anyway, like
right.
It's just boring as hell out here. Like,
just doing the regular degular
if
shit.
something feels fun to you, and she with it, like go for it. Like that's y'all. Ain't nobody else in the room. Like y'all having a good
This
time.
is y'all two in the room.
What I like that you do is that you know yourself. You know what you into.
Right.
And so instead of being like fake and being like, oh, I'm just going to do it like this because I think that's safe
what she
and okay.
wants. Yeah.
And that's what like society says is like the norm. You're like, nah, this is what I'm into. So I'm going to find out if she's into that shit. Because if I find out now, then we could rock. If I don't find out now,
then I'm just
you don't
want
to. You don't want to. You see some people who like in a marriage for like 18 years, and then one day, you know, they at a therapist, and the dude's like, "Oh, well, actually, I like to be tied up." It's like, dog, you should have said that shit 18 years ago. Y'all been over here. Like, you know, bored and suffering.
Trying to figure out what's going on.
Right.
If all you know, she can like time, motherfuckers. Right. You got to at least put it on the table.
Exactly. she knows how to tie a lot of knots.
Right. Like she got Windsor knots, all kind of. Tie a fish hook like a motherfucker.
Yeah, she be climbing and shit. Like, she got her own rope. But you was too scared to be honest about what she was into. And so you missed out on 18 years
of tying up.
Of getting tied up and bound and gagged and all that.
Yeah.
All that stuff you into, you just missed out on because you wasn't honest up front.
But that's what I said. Like, that's what I was talking about earlier when I said the ignorant test. Like,
I know.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, that's what me. Like, I'm gonna act sexually ridiculous to know if she's on that shit. Cause I'm
right.
How you doing, bro?
What up? What up?
Yeah.
Cousin George stepped in the building.
It's good, Cousin George. We just having a podcast right
Dro.
now.
Yeah, that's my man, Dro. That's Jason.
Yeah, we just chilling.
Yeah.
You keep going?
Yeah, keep going. Yeah, it's family.
Yeah, but what I was saying is like I put them through the ignorant test, right?
Uh-huh.
So I I fuck them in random places. I do random shit it's like a coach checking potential. I'm not saying you're gonna be, but at some point I'm gonna need you to be a star player. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So that's what me when I do that shit. And it's like if she ain't with it, it's like, all right, it's cool. I have fun, but I might even hit it another couple of times, but that'll mean I can't fuck with you though. You know what I mean? Because you can't provide me what I need on a basic level.
Right, and it's like, and you have an idea of what you are going to be into long term.
Yeah.
And so you're like, and so you have these like these let's call them like tests early, or like if you can keep up,
right,
then we can move on.
We can keep it moving.
And you know what I mean, go on to other shit. I mean, what you're talking about, what you're describing is the same type of like test people put others through, just in a different way. Like, where like girls bring you around to meet their friends, their parents. Those are all tests.
There's all tests.
That's all seeing if you can hang.
If you can handle your shit.
If you can handle your shit, and if you're someone who can like keep up.
Right.
Like girls bring you around their friends, and I'll see girls will step back and
just see how you react.
See how you react. See if your friends get along with you. See if they're laughing. And she's like, "Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, all right. Yeah, I can keep rocking with them."
Right.
That's all it is. We all putting each other through like little tests and shit. Like you ever have this shit, and girls are especially like amazing at this, where they'll be like, "Oh, I want to go out to like my friends having a dinner, and like you should come." And he'd be like, "Oh, I bet like dinner. I like food because we stupid. We do. I like food.
You're just thinking about eating.
I'm hungry. What's up?
I'll eat dinner. Yeah. I was gonna eat dinner anyway.
I eat dinner every day. Dinner my shit. Hell yeah, that's why I like you. You know what I'm into.
You eat dinner.
Yeah, just like me. I eat dinner. You eat dinner.
This might work.
We in love. So you go to her friend's house to that dinner, and you might get there, and you a guy, so you still stupid,
right?
So and you like, oh, okay, yeah, it's dinner. And it's like she's like, oh, like this is
XYZ.
Introducing you to like all some people I know, whatever. This is Michelle from work,
right?
Gary, I know him from high school, blah blah.
Yeah.
And then you just shaking hands and nodding, and smiling because you meeting all the people and you waiting on dinner.
Yeah, since you still waiting for dinner.
You don't realize that like everybody in that room
is analyzing
you, is judging you,
is everything you're doing, from what you're wearing to fucking
how long you talk to everybody.
Yeah.
If you're funny, what you're laughing at, can you hold a conversation?
Right.
What you look like, because all of them are going to give their own report.
Yeah, their review. Yeah, they're all giving their Yelp review on you.
Oh, you getting 14 different Yelp reviews.
Yeah.
About how you performed at that dinner party, and you think. And you leave it like,
you
oh,
just
man.
think about dinner.
And you like, so in the car right back, like, oh, they had good mashed potatoes. Like, man, this was a nice party. You had no idea. People was watching you eat. It's like, when you walking into parties like that, you don't realize that you are on the Truman Show.
Yeah.
Everybody in there is looking at you,
right.
But you don't know it. You on a TV show.
Right.
And you auditioning to
keep another season.
Exactly.
This is a pilot episode.
Get renewed.
Yeah, this is a pilot.
Right.
It's a test pilot.
You ain't got a clue.
Yeah, and then that's how it is. And and then they get them autumn, because those are calls girls make. Those ain't even texts. That's a call.
Yes, they might meet up again.
You're right.
To sit
just
down
to talk about you.
Put up a chart. Right. Well, he came in wearing them Timbs in the first hour.
Hey, niggas with Timbs.
Because Jerome had Timbs on, and Jerome wasn't shit. Yeah, you gotta pass all that. Get compared to the last ones.
Yep.
All that.
My girl, I think I was pretty good at most of her friends. Only one of her friends I got into a little something with, but it was just, there's a line.
What kind of something?
All right, so this is what happened, right? So we went to, it was like the last couple of days of summer, Salisbury Beach.
Yeah.
In Salisbury, they got that reggae on the beach shit.
Oh shit! Okay.
Over the summer, they every week they got like a reggae artist come there. Some beach. It's dope. It's just it's not poom poom bada bento. It's like that smooth reggae shit.
The
nigga.
Classic rhythms.
Yeah, exactly. So whatever. So we all went out there. We all took my girl's car because she was gonna pick up everybody. I didn't want to be in my car and picking up niggas. I don't really know. That's weird. You know what I'm saying? So
he's like, my car don't hold random niggas.
Yeah, niggas.
That's not how my seats work.
Yeah, they don't work like that. So anywho, so we all go out, right? We come back, you know, we just talking. It's a long enough ride where a conversation is gonna happen. You know, we just talking, and then like her girl, like I don't know if she's just so oblivious or just don't give a fuck, but then she like goes into like this big ass fucking like mad in depth conversation about my girl's ex nigga. And then like I put up with it for as long as I can. She's like, oh, look at these pictures, like all kind of shit, like in my face with the shit. And then like, you know, I be a gentleman as long as I could be a gentleman about it. Then I was like, yo, what the fuck is wrong with you, dog? Like you've been sitting here talking about this bitch's ex for like 20 minutes, 30 minutes. I think it was like 30 straight minutes. And I was like, you're ill right now, dog. Like, and it's like, but that's what it is with me, where it's just like, it's all good and well, like. That gentleman should only go so far until there's a line. You know what I mean? And it's like, and the line doesn't have to be extreme. It could just be something you interpreted as a force or disrespect. Right. Like and I'm pretty sure they do have conversations about her ex, but don't do it in front of me, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I can talk about that's what I said to her. I was like, how would you feel if I was just like my girl like the next day? I was like, how would you feel if you was showing me my niggas? We was just talking about an old bitch I used to fuck. You would, especially the way niggas talk, you would have last 3 minutes in that conversation, dog. And then the thing about it was, what pisses me off is like, girls have the luxury of acting oblivious to shit. You know what I mean? She can act like, well, I was gonna say something. You should have said something. Cause you wouldn't let my niggas act. I would have to, if you let your niggas get out of line, you don't say nothing, you gonna hear that shit later. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it is with me. It's like, yo, you gotta police your friends.
You gotta be friends, and if we together, you gotta be considerate. Yeah. That's how I'm feeling.
Right.
So it's like it shouldn't be on me to snapping one of your
friends. Yeah. You should have put the brakes on it a minute ago, nigga.
And just be like, hey, or, you know what I mean? Whatever you gotta do, play it off like, hey, we ain't like not right now. Or I don't
change the subject. But usually, if a nigga's your friend, dog, you could send them messages without even saying nothing. Oh yeah. Like if me, I'll probably give you a look like, yo, my nigga, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Like, yeah. Anyway, man.
So, I was thinking about getting some drapes.
Some drapes gonna look good. But actually, a real grown man to buy drapes. You know what I'm talking about? By curtains, with a grown man by drapes.
But yeah, so that's what happened, bro. And I was just like, you know, the next day, and thinking about me, you know me, like, you know my vibe is, the reason why we cool, because we all got a laid back vibe, me and you. So the next day, I didn't flip out, but I was just like, yo, you forced it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's definitely it need to be addressed. And it's just like,
because you definitely don't want to have it be on some shit where you just sitting there
and she think that's cool.
Exactly. Yeah. Start to get too comfortable. Yeah. And think that you can just be disrespected.
Right.
Because then, and also, and there be some, especially with like, you know, shout out to my hood chicks, because y'all are some, it's like psychologically so advanced, like just smart. Where they be like, sometimes I swear, like they'll put you through shit. It's like, oh, you just want to see if I flip out.
Yeah.
Because you want to make sure that I'm not somebody who's going to just take shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like sometimes they'll just almost like test you.
Back to the test again.
Like, yeah, like again, so many tests, but just like test your manhood of like,
right.
Oh, like if I start wilding, is he going to like just let me be wild? Is he going to be like, nah, that's not okay? Is he going to like check me on it?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I've had shit that were like, I've had a I remember I was like arguing with this one girl one time, and she was getting loud, and I was like, oh.
Yo, she ill right now, right?
I was like, what you getting loud for? She was like, oh, my bad. And I was like, you knew it. But you knew it was your bad when you was getting loud.
You just want to see if I was pussy.
You wanted to see if I was pussy.
You
was checking the tires. You was checking to see how
air pressure,
how I react. And I was like, I peeped. I didn't call him, but I'm peep. I peeped that.
Right. Sometimes you just put down your Rolodex, your mental Rolodex.
Put it back here, collect the data.
Yeah. All right, analysis, and then, you know, we form a plan for tomorrow. Yeah. But it be like that, man. It's just, and that's what it is, because, like, I feel like when and I'm talking about a man-woman situation, like with the friends introduction, you gotta extend the boundaries for your friends because your friends are still around their friend. You know what I'm saying? So some shit might slip, some shit might not, but it's like you gotta enforce the lines. And you can enforce shit without being disrespectful.
Of course. Of course. Because the disrespect isn't on you. Disrespect is on the girl talking about all that shit.
Yeah.
But like, you gotta go out of your way to bring that up.
Yeah.
There's so many things you could be talking about.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it's definitely part of her intention to make you feel a type of way or to try to get a reaction.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And that to me is so corny. Where it's like who are you?
Who does that? To put me through a fucking gauntlet, nigga.
Right, and you ain't nobody special.
All right.
To be tested.
You just my bitch's friend.
Right.
My bitch already put me through the test. Who are you to add extras, nigga? Extra credit questions and shit.
You ain't even in this class.
Right.
Facts, you ain't on the faculty.
Right. You're a teacher's aide.
You just sitting in, like, watching the class.
Right.
You observing.
Right.
So, yeah, that should be... Yeah, I mean, I see, like, when you see... That's why, like, when I get to, like, observe and, like, pick up and learn from, like, some of the OGs. Like, you see OGs at a party, like, older men at a party, like, especially if it's, like, at their house.
Yeah.
They find a comfortable chair. They sit
just
down.
Chill.
They got like a couple of their close friends.
Yeah.
Everybody else, they don't get into no conversations.
They just talking to niggas they feel comfortable talking to.
That's it. Everybody that come by, everybody else that come in the room, all right now.
Yeah.
Little head nod.
Acknowledge their presence and then that's it.
That's it. Keep moving. They ain't gonna get into no combo where someone's talking to him for a long time about like, oh, did you know that like this girl used to just like, like he ain't doing none of that.
Yeah.
None of that drama. He don't need no facts on nobody else.
Yeah.
None of that. They don't even get into those combos.
They don't even let it go that far.
No, and that's that older man shit.
Yeah.
Where like you ain't even in the position where people are telling you a whole bunch of shit that might be disrespectful.
Yeah.
You know, like that.
Because then they're putting you in a predicament.
Exactly. Because if I have to get up out this chair, then it might be something.
Right.
So remember what we was talking about earlier about how when you get better at chilling, right?
Yeah, we was talking about chilling.
And how you know what I mean? Like we both love to just chill, kick back, chill. Took a long time to get to the position of being good at chilling. A lot of years of practice.
Yeah.
A big part of chilling
is not letting people interrupt your chill.
Exactly. Protecting your chill.
Protecting your aura and your energy.
Older folks protect their aura. They don't let a whole bunch of people come around. And if they know somebody talks a lot,
they don't even keep them around. They don't even let them get close to them.
Nah. You go over there, go in that room.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to be over here chilling.
Right, because you fucking up the vibe right now.
Exactly, and I ain't going to let you fuck it up. Because if you do, it's going to be something else.
Right, yeah, and that's what it is. Like, people don't understand. Like, we was talking about people who turn up. Like, always in turn up energy. That's the energy I don't like, dog. Like, I've dated girls like that. Like, it's just, it don't work. Like, I don't like
let's get
people.
At the bottom.
I don't like, right. I don't like people who are afraid to be alone with their own thoughts. I can't stand, like, because when you're alone with your thoughts, you learn about yourself. So people who don't like to be alone with them thoughts, they don't know shit about themselves. And it's scary when you meet older people who don't know shit about themselves, because I can't really be fucking with somebody who's still like trying to find their identity after a certain time. Like, you should at least, I'm not saying you gotta have the perfect masterpiece, but you should have a solid stencil by now at a certain age. You know what I mean?
You have an outline.
Right.
You know what I mean?
And it's just and because those people are liable to do anything, and they're doing too much for acceptance.
Yeah.
I don't like that. I don't like that vibe. Where it's just like, you're just like still on some, you stop doing shit that I stopped doing when I was 16. Put it that way. You know what I mean?
Right. And, you know, that's our ideas of what a good time is changes.
Right.
But like, for us, a good time is chilling, relaxing, you know, maybe a few people that we know.
Uninterrupted shit.
But if you, like you said, if you out there still trying to figure out who you are, like if you fucking dudes who's like them cats who's like, if you like, 48 and you like in the club, it's like, bruh,
what are you doing?
You need to
trying to convince.
You need to sit down and you need to
evaluate
figure out who
shit.
you are.
Yeah.
You got to do that self-reflection.
Yeah.
Like for real, just figure out who you are. And the shit's hard.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's painful.
It's not gonna be good either.
No, it ain't gonna be easy. But you gotta go through that struggle to figure out who you are. So you would stop running around trying to hang out and keep drinking, so you ain't got to deal with
what's really
going on.
Yeah.
Like, no, you don't need another bottle. You need to sit down and like
chill.
You need to talk to your family.
Right.
You know what I mean? Stop running from shit and just stop being like, just figure shit out. Cause once you can get to that point where you could like chill, that's where for me, like, that's where like life gets so much better. Like it's just like you trying to tell me right now to go to a club. I'm like, you don't know me.
Yeah, right.
You just don't know me.
Right. Yeah. Like,
for real.
you're ill right now. And it'd be funny. It's funny that you say that because like I still got niggas who be in the club and doing whatever, but it's like when I was like straying away from it, yeah, they would hit me up a lot because I used to be the nigga that go with them. But once I was like, I'm really done. Like, they just stopped hitting me up. They know not to call me for that shit. They probably be like, damn, Jason would enjoy this if he would have came, but right. I know not to call him for this because this is like, my nigga, like, I don't really, that's not my idea of a good time right now. My idea of a good time, like you said, is chilling, like, eating some good food, writing some joke, writing something funny, or just literally just sitting there relaxing, dog. You know what I mean? In the purest form of the word. You know what I mean?
Like,
and for me, like
good
a good sit is good, you know, like, or like for me, like I always gotta be ignorant, but it's just getting some Ruthless Dome, my nigga. Dog, it's like, yo, I said this shit like, cause like you said, that self-reflecting and all that shit. Like I was talking about the pussy, but like I really cannot. And I literally mean it's from the core, fuck with a bitch who don't give Ruthless top, bro. It's just like, I just can't. This is not gonna work. If a bitch can't just give me some just disrespectful head, dog, I can't fuck with them, dog. It's not gonna work. It's just not, cause it's just like, I feel like the more effort a girl puts into your head is how much more she cares about you. For a chick you fuck with, not just some nasty whore, dog, that just sucks dick. It's selflessness. That's what I said. Because I got them blowjob jokes I've been doing. It's a selfless act. And if you can't take yourself outside of the blowjob, it's never gonna be good. If you sitting there thinking of how you look right now, it's like being a trash man trying to stay clean. Like, it ain't gonna work out like that. Like, dog, you're gonna get messy tonight, dog. But it's a respectable job to have, though. Somebody gotta take the trash out. Somebody gotta take the trash out. Yeah. That's what it is. but that's what it is with me, where it's just like, but back to like a more serious note, like I like to just chill though, you know what I mean?
No, but I'm with you though, as far as like again, the whole thing of like, I think it's better for you, but it's also healthier for whoever you gonna be with, just to be fucking real. Like, these are the things jump. I need for it to work. Because then it's like, that's the only way you're going to meet somebody who you really going to fuck with.
Exactly. If you show them, like, who you are from the jump, that's why I always feel like, I used to be more regarded. I mean, I'm still, like, a private nigga, but if I'm having a relationship with a chick, or even a friend or whatever, like, I'm going to let you know who I am. And you decide if this works for you, dog. You know what I'm saying?
This is this is the restaurant.
Right.
You want to eat here?
Don't.
That's what we got.
Yeah, exactly. So,
but
that's just what it is, man. But a lot of people, I be feeling bad for people who can't do that. Like, I really feel bad for, like, you know, you be seeing, like, grown niggas, and you be like, yo, this nigga's still like on some self-reflecting journey, like the infancy stages of it, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get sad when I see dudes who haven't even started.
Yeah.
Where you like, oh, you never going to get there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you still, you know what I mean? You still, whatever, like, 48, 50, and you still, like, walking like you think you supposed to walk.
Yeah. You
know what I mean? Like,
right.
Like you watch Paid in Full.
Right.
And you still like, oh, that's what a real nigga is.
Right. So I got to do that.
Act.
Yeah. You still emulating shit, dog.
You can't be with Harris. Like, that type of shit where I'd be like, oh, you stuck.
Yeah.
Like,
stuck in
really
a time warp, nigga.
Yeah.
That shit, that's what scares me is time warps. Because, like, it can happen. You don't even know it's happening.
Right. You might be ignorant to the fact that you ain't growing.
You're right.
Yeah, that's definitely like a big fear of, like, not being able to be real with you and be like, oh, like, I got work I got to do on myself.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because then, like you say, be stuck. Same shit with comedy.
Mm-hmm.
If you get into a place of like, you got your set and then you just like, oh, this works.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm comfortable with it, and I'm getting some laughs. So you stop
creating.
So you stop creating. You stop analyzing it. You stop trying to figure out more about yourself, more about the set. So you stop growing, and you get stuck in that like time warp, that time capsule.
Right.
And then it's like 10 years later, like, why ain't this shit working? Like, well, you never changed.
Right.
Like, you didn't grow as a person. You didn't change as a comedian.
Right.
So your material stayed the same.
Right.
But everybody else moved along.
Right.
You still did.
Your shit got deep. Your shit got to get deeper.
Yeah, and deeper. It's got to evolve. It's got to get funny. It's got to get more you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If that shit don't happen, then
what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, and people see you saying that same set over and over for 10 years. They're like, oh, he's
on that same bullshit.
He don't even write new shit. He don't even think differently.
Yeah. That's crazy. That's real talk, though.
Yeah.
That's real talk. And that's like, it's funny, like you say that, like lately, I get tired of shit way quicker. Like, joke. That's why, like, and I understand, like, why comics have to record their shit and get rid of it quick. Because, like, I'm sick of this shit, dog. Like, I'm sick of it, dog. I don't even want to hear myself say it no more. So let me put a stamp on it, put a time stamp on it, where it belongs and what time it belongs, and then get to the next shit. You know? It was like, did you ever hear fucking Lil Wayne's 10,000 Bars?
Yeah.
It was mad years ago. It was when Lil Wayne was having his evolution, when he realized he was a different rapper. So what he did was he took every notebook he ever had that had raps on it, and he just told his producer to just play beats, and he spit. You could hear him tearing out pages, nigga, on like, and then he's like, if I get rid of all now, I can't ever fuck with this shit again. You know what I mean? It's done.
You force yourself to move on.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like you take away your safety net.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Gotta jump. Gotta move on.
Yeah.
And that's the shit, man. And that's the thing about it, why a lot of motherfuckers don't do it, is because it's taking away your safety net. And
it's scary.
It's scary.
It's scary.
Like, you get too used to that, and
it's a crutch.
Yeah, and you get too old, you're afraid to take a fall.
Yeah.
I might not get back up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You keep that safety net there.
Yeah, man.
But you don't grow like that.
You don't grow. And it's and the funny thing, I be thinking, like, people who don't grow, like, do they know they're not growing, and they like are consciously saying, I don't want to do that because it's scary, or they just think that this is what a human being is?
I think it's a mix. I think some people generally do not know, or like unaware,
oblivious to the shit.
Oblivious to the shit, just numb to it. Then some people are like have some idea, but it's too scary to go outside into the wilderness and like, take that chance.
But that's why, like, I always notice about myself, like, I can't fuck with like a chick that got like substance abuse problems, like that drink a lot. I'm not talking about heavy like drugs and stuff.
Yeah.
Obviously I wouldn't fuck with that either. But like a chick, like I be watching how much a chick drinks, dog. Like if I fuck with her and like she's like, I be like, oh, this bitch got some shit she ain't dealing with, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like you're not drinking just to like be cool and be loose and like have a nice little buzz going while you with your friends. You're drinking because you got some shit going on.
Yeah.
And this is how you like deal with your shit that you're not dealing with.
Yeah, it's like too heavy pineapple.
Yeah.
Then you like, oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah.
If it's a ball of head, you like,
Oh, okay. Oh, you a drunk.
Drunk, yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's therapy for you.
Right, yeah. Like, yeah.
Okay.
I be feeling bad for people who, like, I see, like, especially in a place like Mass, you see so much substance abuse. Like,
oh, yeah.
from drinking to drugs to everything you could think of. Man. We got every type of addict in Mass.
Everything.
If you think about it, like, that's like one of Boston's secrets of how, like, how much substance abuse really goes down out here.
Oh, yeah, man. This dude, I remember I gave back I was living in Somerville, and it was winter, bro. It was brick out there. It was snowing. I was driving. And in Somerville, there's not a train station for like a little while. It's like one like long gap. And I'm driving, and it was just weird. Like I seen
dude walking.
Yeah, I seen like a dude walking, and he like just missed the bus going straight. Now I was like, that's fucked up.
Yeah.
And then I was like, man, fuck it. So I pulled over. I was like, yo, I seen you miss that bus.
Yeah.
I'm going down towards like Sullivan Square.
That's the best I could do for you,
yeah,
right?
And he was, that's where he was going anyway.
Yeah.
So he was like, oh, thank you. Got in the car, like young white dude, maybe like early 20s.
Yeah.
And he just told me, he was like, yeah, there's like a lot of addicts out here. And I was like, and I thought I don't know.
This is recently?
This was like
3,
maybe
4 years?
2008.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
but anyway.
Like addicts out here. And I was like, oh, yeah? He's like, yeah, there's like, he started telling me all of the like different like clinics around there. And I was like, yo, I had never known
didn't even
about
know them
that
shits was
shit.
there.
Because they don't, you know what I mean? Like you said, what Massachusetts, like no one talks about how many people are abusing prescription medications. Some people are abusing like heroin
fentanyl.
Crazy out here.
Yeah.
And all of that. And then I was like, he just told me that. And I was like, I started peeping like around like Sullivan Square. I was like, oh, there's a lot of people.
Zombies walking or zombies.
I was like, I wasn't even picking up on it.
Till you opened your eyes to it.
Opened my eyes, and I was like, oh yeah. And it's because also for me, like I'm not used to seeing people just like kind of high and walk around without someone doing something. Cause in my neighborhood, I'm from, it's like if you like high on drugs, you get arrested.
Yeah.
That. Like they ain't letting you just. Like,
you ain't just walking around high on crack all day. You ain't walking around
high out in Dorchester.
Yeah.
Not around where I'm at.
Yeah.
You get arrested. They picking you up. They patting you down. You know what I mean? You going somewhere.
Like you can't be as high bothering people.
Nah.
Yeah.
Nah, you can't be high just sleeping.
Yeah.
Someone will wake you up, but around there, it's like.
It's cool.
Someone had like turned it back. So there, and then when I was right around South Station, lot of junkies. Right around the Andrew Station, Southie, tons of junkies,
bro.
Just
methadone
walking.
when you get off the highway, Mass Ave,
bro. Walking around,
niggas sleeping under the bridge, dog.
They be walking in the traffic.
Yo, did I ever tell you that time? Yo, I was doing construction in Newberry Street. And you done construction before. Like when you're done, you look like you homeless. If you really working, like you're dirty. Your clothes are fucked up. You got a defeated look on your face, nigga. Yo, nigga, I had to walk to the train station, and I'm looking like I'm homeless. Literally, legit. I was so tired. I saw a park and I just had to sit down because I was just beat, dog. Like mad young.
Yeah.
And some bum walked up to me, nigga. Nigga thought I was like inching on his turf, my nigga, like on some bum shit, dog. Yo, he was like, yo, what you doing around here? I was like, I'm just chilling. I had a long day at work. He was like, yo, let's drink some beers. Let's talk about this. I was like,
what?
Like, I was like, nah, I'm cool, dog. Talk about what? I don't even know you, dog. He was like, well, I'll be here in case you want to talk about this, and we could figure this out. I swear to God, nigga. Yo. I was like, that was some real gangster bum shit, dog. Like, he was like, that was turf, dog. But he thought I was like some homeless nigga just out here. You know what I'm saying, dog?
For real, they definitely talk different when they think you like.
Yeah, inching on their change.
Yeah, because it's a different, like lifestyle, bro. Because like there's it's weird. You ever see a homeless person that's like talk crazy? all the time.
Like out of their mind?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But then you see him like, so there's one dude that's always talk crazy. Like, he just always like salute you. Like, all right, chief.
Yeah,
Right,
yeah.
The kung fu moves and shit.
Yeah.
Always.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh man, I must be like, oh man, that dude, you know what I mean? He gone on something.
Mm-hmm.
And then I saw this dude in the grocery store.
Same dude?
Same dude, but he was with like, I think like his mom, like an old.
The chief dude?
The chief dude.
He was perfectly fine.
He was walking around. He was like, oh, they got Cheerios on sale. I was like, what the fuck? I thought this dude was crazy all the time. This motherfucker just crazy all the time.
That's his release. Yo, that's his therapy. He goes out and that's crazy to get that out of his system.
Swear,
then he
bro.
just go do his regular shit.
I almost
he
walked
probably
up
owns
to
a
him.
construction company.
Yeah, I don't know what his other life is, man. I thought he was full-time crazy. I swear to God. He was,
shit you see in a TV show.
he was looking at shit on sale, complaining about
adding
prices,
shit to his Amazon
I
cart.
swear to God. In that store looking normal, making normal faces.
He had you looking crazy.
Right. I'm like, I know that's the dude who be calling me captain. But nah, he was in the grocery store looking just regular. Buying Cheerios,
Yo, that's hilarious. It's like you remember on that movie Don't Be a Menace?
Oh yeah.
When the nigga, then he was a bum. And then he driving the Lexus.
The Lex. Yeah, he took that whole thing off. Had the suit on under.
Yo, fresh nigga.
Fresh as hell.
Dip nigga.
Said, boop boop. Hopped in the Lex.
That's a force tag.
Yeah, man, but it's definitely a different world because I be seeing people switch up how they talk and how they walk.
Mm-hmm.
I done seen people drop their cane,
start
walking regular.
Yeah, that shit is
It's a whole world out
it's
there.
a lifestyle, bro.
It's a hustle too.
Yo, them niggas be making bank, dog.
Dog, if you doing it right,
Dog. You know how many people they ask for change a day, bro?
people that take the ones, and it's different. So I ain't seen in New York, it's like professionals that take the train. I say professional as in like they doing this shit 7 days a week.
The bums?
Yeah, like on the train, and they have like their speeches down.
Oh, down to like a science,
Down
right?
to like they know how long they got their speech timed out like a second.
Yeah.
Where like I'm gonna say the speech long enough where like I'm gonna start it so the train starts moving, right? By the time I'm done with my speech, I'm gonna have enough time to walk through this whole card after change before we hit the next stop.
Mm-hmm.
Like they got their speech down to the second.
Yeah.
Like, ladies and gentlemen, I
Right.
am sorry to bother you.
Right.
I am recently homeless. I just moved here and somebody stole my wallet
Right.
and ID. If you have anything on you and can show a little compassion,
Right.
it would go a long way. I'm going to come around with a hat. Thank you.
Yeah.
And then start making up. And I'm like, you have that shit perfectly done.
Right.
Because as soon as they go through that cart, they walk to the next one.
Do it again.
Ladies and gentlemen. So I'm like, oh, so you hitting every car on this train.
That's on that train. Then they do that on 50 trains a day.
Right. Then you coming back and forth.
And then you probably gonna see the same nigga twice, not in New York.
Not in New York. Nah. So who knows how many people let's say you hitting.
But let's say every train, right? Let's say every train average like $10 to $30. Let's say every train. Let's say he could get $30 from every. Let's as a number. If he was getting $30, right? Every train, nigga. You get on fucking 8 trains. That's $30 an hour for the day. You feel me?
Bro, I think like this. So let's say he rides. Let's say he makes $30 per train.
Right.
He rides at least 8 different trains.
Easily.
That's $240 right there.
Right.
Okay,
Cash, no taxes, dog. Times that by 365. That nigga he's in a different tax bracket, dog. Yeah.
He come on there and slip up. Ladies and gentlemen, I need to pair it with some headphones. If you could please spare any money.
We greatly appreciate it. Apple ain't shit.
I'm going to come around with my new Supreme hat.
He fucked up. He didn't get money for too long. He blew his cover. Sneakers all clean.
Anything you have will be greatly appreciated.
Shit ain't cheap. Them heated seats. My heated seats.
My heated seats cost money. And as you know, I got the edition with the sun.
Fully loaded shit.
And I need you all to help me out. If you all do, you will see me less, as I will be riding clean. I will be coming around with this fedora.
You know.
Thank you.
That's how it is, though. Like, oh man, that should be funny though. But like, you see it, like, and it's so funny. Like, I learned that shit was like a real lifestyle. Like, it's like an intricate. It's almost just as sophisticated as anything else.
Yeah. And people don't realize how organized it is.
Yeah.
You're talking about like the territory. Like, we think like, oh, like you just see.
And he just,
that's just one. But no, but they've talked about who gets
trained, what time probably,
who's in what stations, all that shit.
Or you get ran up on, nigga.
Right. Or yeah, all of that's decided beforehand.
There's a hierarchy in that shit.
Oh, for sure. Who gets to go where, when? Yeah, and then who gets to sleep where? Who gets first dibs on what? All of that shit. There's a whole another level of
it's a network,
a whole other network going on down there.
The niggas don't even know. It's like a secret society people don't know about. And it's like, and if people knew, like, not even with that, like, how many other shits are just going down like that on a daily basis that you don't even thinking about, bro.
Yeah.
Like, it's just, that's just be blowing my mind. Like, I watch a lot of, like, Discovery and National Geographic. There's so many worlds out there, bro, that, like, people don't know existed. Like, I was watching some shit on niggas who make bootleg guns. Niggas is like, they make bootleg guns. So, alright, so if you wanted to buy a gun, right?
Right.
Probably costs, let's say you want to buy a pistol that costs $500, my nigga, right?
Right.
There's niggas who
standard
niggas,
38.
Right, yeah, you just you buying a 38, $500, nigga, right? There's niggas who make a shit, you would think it was a 38 if you saw it, but they know that it's a knockoff. They can still let off, but it's bootlegged, nigga. Yo, there's so much shit in the world that can be bootlegged, it'll blow your mind, bro.
Bro, are they doing
rollies, clothes.
I know what the clothes. I mean, fashion for sure.
That's the most bootleg thing.
Half the fashion bootleg.
Yeah.
Because you can't trace where that shit come from.
Right.
And most of the shit that come from, like, they be bootlegging the shit at the same factory. Like, let's say making like a designer brand like Calvin Klein.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they don't make that shit here in America.
Right.
So whoever they're making it, chances are that's what they're making the exact same.
They just gotta take a patch right there, nigga. And technically, in that respect, it is Calvin Klein, nigga. Right.
It's just cotton.
Yeah.
It's a cotton shirt.
Right.
The label just makes it Calvin Klein.
Yeah.
So you can put any label on there.
And that's
the
it.
shirt still feel the same.
Right. And what it is, what people don't understand, and I learned this like working in general. Once you work somewhere, you learn how to do it. You're not gonna unlearn the shit.
No.
So let's say you worked at Ralph Lauren 5 years.
Yeah.
You know how to make Ralph Lauren clothes now.
Mm-hmm.
Why? I know where to get these presses because I order the presses when they break down.
Right.
I know where to get t-shirts because I'm the nigga who talks to the fucking receiving niggas who get the t-shirts. I could just make fake Ralph Lauren shirts, and just sell them.
Right.
And that's it.
Right. Yeah. Well, yeah. When you see, especially with that, when you see how things are made and things that are made where it's not complicated. Where like a lot of the price is the fact that people believe
that it's some high end
shit. It's this high end brand name.
It's just
where you like we know all of the cotton comes from this place and people make it over here. Mm-hmm. We know that, you know what I'm saying, it's not that expensive to make. Like, there's only certain shit where you feel, you like, all right, this feels like a different type of cotton. But most T-shirts, most shirts,
feel like it's cotton.
This is the same.
It's a T-shirt.
Take a label off, I don't know who
I wouldn't know who the fuck with it.
You can't, I don't care who you are, think you are fashion-wise. You can't feel a T-shirt and be like, oh, this is from Yves Saint Laurent.
Right.
There ain't no way.
Right.
It's all.
I don't care how serious your T-shirt game is. Like you said, some feel a little different, like a little more quality. Like, you know, a cheap quality one,
right?
But you couldn't. But if they both quality, you couldn't tell the difference, my nigga.
You can't tell a shirt that costs $400 from the one that costs $40.
Yeah, exactly.
Ain't no way.
Right.
Ain't no fucking way.
Niggas be out here bootlegging shit.
And they do that because that niggas be hyped like, oh yeah, I'm wearing that new Burberry. But like,
so what?
So what?
But you don't got a Burberry lifestyle.
No, you don't.
And that's the thing with niggas.
We on the same bus.
That's the thing. And that's what niggas understand is like, and this is what black people are obviously the biggest offenders of this shit.
Lord, my people.
When it be like, dog, why you so fresh? Yeah, let me get a little bit more. Like, why you so freaking fresh?
So fresh, so clean.
Why you so fresh, but you like... And niggas know what it looks like when you get in it, dog. And when you trying to look like you get it. It's very obvious, especially as you get older.
If you know, you know.
And it's like, nigga, you forcing it right now. Like, because I ain't been on a bus in a long time, but the last time I've been on a bus, I still see niggas. I forgot niggas still do that. Like, be on a bus and be stupid with like $500 worth of clothes on.
Clean.
You be like, dog, trying to stay clean on the bus.
Nigga with AirPods, big ass Canada Goose jacket,
Gucci belt,
Gucci belt
with the front tucked in so you see it's Gucci.
Front tucked in. They got a Balenciaga t-shirt.
Right.
Niggas got on some Versace loafers. You like, bro, you ain't got to do all that.
Yo, that's a down payment.
You could have used some of that money.
Right, exactly. Yeah, L right now.
Do you want to be in a youth civic wearing some basic Converse, or do you want to be on this bus
fresh as a motherfucker? Yeah, and that's what it be like, and that shit don't mean shit though. That's what people don't. And you know it's funny, right? Me and my boy was talking about this shit the other day, right? So we was like, I listened to Fab's last mixtape, right? I didn't like it. I'm gonna be real. I didn't like the shit, right?
FAB.
Yeah, it was too. And this ain't a knock. I love Fab as an artist, but what I was saying was like what we was talking about. It seemed like it didn't have no growth on it. It seemed like growth, but it like not enough. I should say. You know what I mean? If that's the right way to say it. And my boy, I was like, I kind of feel like he's still like. Because Fab's old, dog. He's like in his 40s, dog. You know what I'm saying?
Nigga, Holla Back was a long time ago.
Talking about like 20-year-old shit.
Right.
And my boy broke it down to me and it kind of blew my mind. He's like, the problem is what like a lot of artists when they get older is they think 20-year-olds are cool. And they're not. Yeah. He's like, you remember what it was like when you was 20? You was broke. Right. You wasn't doing shit. No. You was living with your moms, nigga. He's like, there ain't shit cool about that, my nigga. And it's like, but on TV, they make it seem like your 20s is like the best time of your life, and it's really not, dog. It was just the most reckless and stupid time of your life. Yeah. But it wasn't the best time of your life, bro.
No.
You know what I mean?
No, man, you right.
You were too stupid to be having.
That's a good ass point. And that shit is what's the word? One is it's irrational. Two, it's like defeatist.
Yeah.
Because to say that's the best part of your life, that's saying that like.
Yeah, the rest of life ain't shit.
Right, that you ain't never going to do nothing that's
better than when you're 20.
Than when you was 21 with no money.
Yeah.
Partying and what? Drinking too much Jaeger and throwing up. That's the best part of your life.
That's the best part of
Yeah, you talk to some girl you don't like.
Yeah,
that's the best part of your life.
Right.
You getting rejected by girls who are ugly. Best part of all right, that's my life. But I'm saying,
right.
that can't be the best part of my life. That's it. Then I'm done.
That's it. I'm done. Checking out now.
Then I'm check out now. I'm good. I ain't gotta live no more.
Right.
In my 20s, when I had no money, I was lost as hell.
Trying to figure shit
out. I had real legit like self-esteem was getting checked because I'm talking to girls who aren't that cute and they saying no. So where am I at?
I got a funny story.
So
about
where
that.
am I at in my life? Right?
Yeah.
I'm at a place where I'm like trying to figure out what looks cool to people.
Right.
Right? And that ain't working.
Right.
I'm only just starting to really question whether or not I should be like trying to change my personality for what people want to see.
Right.
Or if
in that crossroad.
Right. Or if I should be doing shit that makes me happy.
Right.
And that wasn't the best time of my life.
It goes back to that evolving shit.
Yeah, that shit was a struggle.
Yeah.
That shit was a long, hard ass struggle.
Especially and it's even harder when you try to fight to be yourself.
Oh yeah.
And so it's even harder.
I'm trying to figure out who you are, like in your 20s, where you're like,
too much shit going on, too much shit changing.
Everything's happening. Everything feels like it's, like super important because you're in 20s and you're like, right. I'm the fucking like center of the world.
Yeah, and people should be paying attention to me.
People should be paying attention to me, and then when they're not, you're like, what's happening?
Right.
Or just being at a bar and be like, all right, like there's girls in there, but I'm not getting any. Like, what am I doing wrong? And then being like, then you start, questioning your own self. Like, well, maybe I ain't got it. Maybe
I ain't that nigga.
Maybe I'm not even close to that nigga.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Maybe I'm not in the vicinity.
Right.
I know exactly what you mean.
Maybe
where it's when your whole, I call it like when you're looking like holding the mirror to yourself, and then you're just like, damn, because as I think it's pretty natural, especially for men, to feel like I'm that nigga. At least you want to feel like that, or you should. At least
you hope.
You hope that you are,
and even that where you're like, I hope. I feel like it's even like I hope I'm that nigga to me.
Right.
I hope I feel like I'm the shit
to
me.
Right.
Yeah.
And then you just like when you're not, and it's like, I know what you mean, that young 20 like confusing time, and it's just like nothing is making sense. Nothing that, and for the most part, a lot of shit you want, you realize is way harder to get. So it's not happening as quick as you would have liked it to happen. And it's just like, you could fall into a fucking straight depression, or you could just completely go left with that time in your life. And I think a lot of people, people's coping mechanisms start in their 20s. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
where it's just like, they're like, oh shit, I can just drink some liquor and not feel like I'm not that nigga. I feel like I'm that nigga when I'm drunk. Right. And then it's like, all right. And then they're like, all right, this is the formula. And then they don't realize, like, yo, it's like me and my boy was talking about this shit. Like, yo, if you started drinking when you was 18, you 30, you've been drinking for 12 years now. Mm-hmm. That's an alcoholic, dog.
That's your adult life.
Yeah. You've been drinking for, so it's just, I know what you mean. That 20s is it's a weird time in your life, man.
Yeah, and it is, like you said, too, where, like, you got to start making some decisions. Like, either you're going to cope and, like, find something to, like, escape what you're dealing with, or you got to just be like, this shit hurt. It's kind of like a chin check from life. And I just got to figure out how the fuck I got to get through this shit. I got to take this hit. And
right.
Be like, all right, motherfucker. I'm still alive, though. I'm still alive.
That's still good.
I'm still standing. I told both of my, like, so I got a couple of younger cousins. I call them, like, my young homies. You seen Dro earlier, but he was going through it. The young cousin's going through it. I told all my like younger homies to try to like give him some of the shit that I went through, just some game where I'm like, this shit is confusing as hell out here. Always gonna be, but I'm like, yo, the best shit I ever did was I started having fun for me.
What you actually like?
Yeah, I started figuring out what I like to do. The shit that makes me happy, And then that shit, after I figured that out, then it was like anything else was good.
It's minuscule to it.
Right. And then I'm like, and you even gotta think about what some of your goals are, right? So let's say like you wanna get some girls, right? Mm-hmm. Then if you at a party, right? Because I remember being like young at a party, and everybody's kind of like, the dudes on one side, girls on the other side. Mm-hmm. People kind of nervous, and I remember just being like, I'm just gonna have fun, and it's like dancing, being silly. Mm-hmm. Then girls start crowding around, mm-hmm. and I'm like, people laugh, have a good time. Girls start coming over. That's my boys that where I told like my young boys that where I'm like, yo, like if you having a good time, and people around you having a good time, then girls are gonna be like, oh, what's happening over there? Right. Like, who's that having a good time?
Girls always wants to have a good time.
Everybody wants to have a good time.
And they even want to be around somebody having a good time.
Somebody have a good time, right? So right there, you're going to have a good time. 2, if you doing shit that you into, like, both my young boys, like, mad, like, artists, mad talented. I'm like, you like that shit? I'm like, keep doing that.
Just do it.
Just do that shit. Because then you doing your thing. Then girls who see that and are into art and drawing are going to be like, yo, who are you?
Yeah, you that nigga.
You that nigga and want to hang out with you.
All right.
And now they do.
All right.
And I'm like, you just got to figure out the shit that makes you happy that you're into. Do that shit and shine at that shit. Because it's like a light. And when you give off like that glow and that energy.
It's a magnet, yeah, it's a magnet.
People are attracted to that shit.
They can't even stop themselves from being attracted to it.
Sometimes they don't even know why they're hanging around you.
Right. They just want to hear what you think and how your perspective is. I know exactly what you mean.
I be walking around this bitch like a goddamn star, glowing. Sometimes I ain't even doing nothing. Yeah. But it's because I don't give a fuck.
Right. And that's what people understand is like, me and my boy was talking about this one time. Like, I feel like being cool, it's not what people it's being cool is like you being comfortable with yourself. Mm-hmm. And people recognize that, like, because people will call me and, like, the shit they be hearing about I be doing, they be like, I didn't even know you was into that. Like, I be doing so much shit, like, from the shit I watch to the shit I do to, like, it was like last year when I was posting up all that fishing shit. Yeah. Like, nobody knew I was, like, a real fisherman. Right. Like, nobody knew that about me, dog.
Be out there.
Like, I be really fishing, my nigga. Having a good-ass time in my Crocs, my nigga. I was up at 5 this morning catching fish, nigga. Like, everybody was like, yo, I didn't know. Like, yo, I be fishing out here, nigga.
Respect that fisherman lifestyle.
Right. It was like when I was fishing, when I was, like, doing that hard-body car detailing. Nobody knew I was doing. Like, it's my own personal shit. It wasn't for nobody else. It was for me. Right. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, I wasn't doing this because I thought people thought it would be cool that I do it. I just do it because I like to do it. You know what I'm saying?
Big facts.
And that's what people understand. It's just like, yo, that's just what I do.
Shit because you like doing it.
That's my recreation.
And then that shit makes you happier.
Right.
Then you walking through life a little happier, so you got a little more glow on you.
Right.
Then people be like, attracted to that and they don't even know why.
Yeah, you gotta, what it is you have to fight the matrix as hard as you possibly can. Like, you have to fight that rat race that you just that like, I think people's depression, a lot of it is from routine. I think routine it causes people's depression.
It's a killer. It's
like when
cholesterol.
When you just like killer. Yeah, it's like when you're just stuck in a fucking routine, man, that shit, like, especially with me, that's why, like, I used to work in a factory. Like, when I say, like, a real factory, like, you making the same shit all day, like bro.
Conveyor belt.
That shit drove me nuts, bro. I feel like, I've had, technically, air quotes, worse jobs, but that was the worst job ever, nigga. Yeah. The only thing, and it was funny, I was talking to my friend about this the other day. I had this friend, this my boy, Gene. That's the only reason I got through that job. Like, me and him were just two dudes, and we used to make jokes all day. That was the only way I got through that job. Oh, yeah. If I would have had to do that shit to the face, dog, like, just nothing, I would have, I would have been the worst nigga.
That's when somebody break out and just start hurting people.
Yo, dog, like, and that's that routine shit when it's like, bro, like, people think they do the same shit all day. Like, nah, you don't know what it's like to do the same shit.
Exact thing.
All day, and then it'd be like shit like that where you see that like I don't know what to call it, like that fucking, I want to call it like slave mentality, dog. In there, like you got these little workers doing the same shit all day. You give like 3 or 4 people a little bit more power above them, so they go crazy over the shit, and they realize that power don't even mean shit, dog. You know what I mean? So they up there trying to keep everybody in line. So me joking with my boy, they's like, "Oh, you're talking too much." I was like, "Bro, this is a factory, my nigga. I can do this shit blindfolded, nigga. I do this same shit all day. You think I can't do this shit, dog? Like, I'm a talk, dog. I'm gonna be talking all day, bro. Like, this job, like, stop thinking it's serious. Stop thinking you're gonna get brownie points from the higher ups. They don't even know what's going on up in here, dog. And they used to be like, and that's when I realized, it's like, nah, like, this shit ain't for me. Like, this whole, and everybody, and a lot of people are stuck in that just on different levels. And it doesn't even have to be something as mundane as a factory. You could just be stuck at any job. You could be fucking stuck on a porn set in a routine, my nigga. Like some nigga out here just tired of filming porn right now.
That dude holding a boom mic. Like, I wanted to be a writer. Right.
I wanted to write the script. Some nigga who's trying to write classic porn films is stuck on mic right now.
Stuck on a boom mic.
All day. He got so much energy. He got so much potential to be something great, dog. Yeah. But he don't want to give up the. He don't want to give up the boom mic. He got so many ideas,
but the boom mic pays.
The boom mic pays.
He ain't got to, and it's a steady work. You know what I mean?
And that's what it is. It's just like, and it's like. That's why, like, as an artist, people are always attracted to you because you live a life of uncertainty.
Right, you take chances.
Yeah.
Yeah, and when you building shit, people is like just drawn to that, bro.
Yeah.
Like mad drawn, especially with the type of art that you do and that we in with. Like it's involves a lot of people. Like you talking to an audience and you having real conversations
every night.
And so that's, I mean, the whole environment of your work is bringing people together. And so you always going to have, and you on the stage, you talking into a mic, people are always going to be drawn to that. You know what I'm saying?
Especially with something like public speaking. Like, people, like, bro, they can't believe that you do that.
I remember just, bro, I'll never forget the first time I learned about the power of being on stage. I was working security at Ned Devine's in Faneuil Hall.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Shout out Ned Devine's. I used to work security there. Then I was a bar back, then a bartender. Big old Irish pub. But they'd have, there's a downstairs and upstairs. Upstairs in the back room, they would get cover bands to just play
whatever
popular white songs. Yeah. Just cover band all that, but like that white cover band shit. That like fucking, that like hard guitar riffs.
Yeah.
You know? Like closing time.
Yeah. Some real authentic white people
authentic
shit.
Caucasian hits, bro.
Right.
Now that's what I call music.
Right.
White shit, right? So they was doing that
Hanson shit, that bop shit. Yeah, like
hey, yo, Hanson went hard.
Like shit that get no love from black people. Not at all, nigga.
Not even a little bit.
Yeah.
Except for Hanson, shout out Hanson.
Yeah, Hanson get a
y'all was putting it down. Well, so there was a cover band from Philly. Nothing special, just covering songs. After the night's over, all of us bouncers, we'd hang out.
Just chilling?
Just chilling.
Bar shit, I know how bar shit.
Closed down drinking.
And
we all
drinking.
are drinking. The band stayed back with us. They drinking. We all just drinking. It's like we hear a knock. We have these glass doors. I hear a knock at the door. Look out, there's like 4 girls. You know what I mean? Like,
was good.
Dressed slutty, like short plaid skirts, schoolgirl type outfits, right? And I'm like, yo, who them? Then I see one of the drummer from the band looks outside, he goes, oh man, yo, these girls are always following us. I'm I'm sitting down with my drink. Like, what you mean always? I'm sitting with my drink. Now I'm staring into my Coors Light. Like, hold up, what this dude just tell me? This dude just told me that him, a cover band, singing someone else's songs, had 4 girls follow them from Philly to Boston and are hoping
to fuck them.
Hoping to fuck them. I'm like, that's the
insane.
power of being on stage. They aren't doing anything original.
Not even original.
Not even original material. These girls drove hours.
6 hours.
6 hours and are hoping that these dudes let them smash.
Bro, they drove 6 hours on a whim that they get to use their pussies tonight.
On a whim. They
for a fuck.
They put on their best clothes, their best makeup, spent money, hoping
to
bro,
fuck a cover band.
A cover band. I couldn't tell you their name.
That's insane.
That's the stage, bro.
That's fucking insane.
That stage is a powerful, crazy,
you know,
magical.
It's mad funny, dog. Like, I've heard of like. It's crazy when you realize how, like, I think after you, like, gain that respect from the stage, like, you realize, like, you got a responsibility up there.
Yeah, if you did.
And that's why, like, comics who are straight trash, and I'm being biased because I'm a comic, so I'm going to talk about comedy. Yeah. It's, like, it's annoying because you're wasting it. Like, when you see, when you see like a garbage comic walking niggas, like you don't even taking this shit serious right now, my nigga. Like you out here holding people hostage.
Right.
And like my thing is like it's one thing to do it, it's one thing to not even see yourself doing it, nigga. You know what I mean? Like, bro, you out here just forcing it, my nigga.
I be getting upset with a comic will like just be awful on stage.
Mm-hmm.
They
start attacking the audience.
Like, oh, was that too dark for you?
Nah, it just wasn't fun.
Like, this is not funny.
Yeah, there's nothing funny.
And now I'm upset.
Right.
Because you attacking this audience, so now they ain't gonna
be receptive to the next nigga.
The next comedian comes on stage.
Mm-hmm.
And comedy's so like audiences are so fickle. You never know.
They don't have to be here either.
It might have been someone's first night at a comedy show. And so now they gonna go home like, oh, I guess that's what comedy's like.
Bro, you know what's mad funny? I went to Maine last night to do a show, shout out to Laugh Shack, right? Yeah. We was outside, cause like outside the Maine, like Portland, Maine, weed's like legal and shit. So I was smoking. It was cold, but it was like I had got there so early, like I needed to kill time. I was like, I'll smoke this weed, I guess. And again, I was outside, we smoking, I'm smoking. One of the other comics is out there with me and just some other, like, guests. Then these girls walk, and, you know, like, yo, you want to come to the comedy show? She was like, yeah, no offense, I hate comedians. I said, wow, you had a bad experience at a comedy show. There's no way. Like, how do you hate comedians? Like, yeah, I was just like, she was like, yeah, I hate comedians. Like, I was like, just.
Yeah, she was ready with that.
Like, Jesus Christ, how do you just hate all comedians? Yeah, right, yeah. She hate comedians. She had a bad show. She went to a bad show.
Of course.
It was either just terrible, somebody attacked her she wasn't ready for. It was just some shit. And I was just like, damn, like, that shit kind of hurt my heart, dog. like you don't even give it a chance.
Oh, cool. And that's the thing. And people, and that's it. Like, once people are hurt like that, and my thing is like, so I throw some shows, and I put a lot of thought and effort into the shows I throw. And that's just from a personal standpoint of, like, I take a lot of pride in the shit I do. So I'm like, if I'm doing some shit, I want it to be fly. I want it to be a fun-ass show.
Right.
I want to have a lot of fun.
Right.
You know what I mean? So outside of a show one time, this after a show, I thrown this girl came up, she was like, oh, all the comedians were so funny. She was like, oh, I like comedy shows. Like in general now. She was like, I like
she's a fan of comedy.
Shows, just in general. And it's, you know, it's weird that people only do that shit with comedy. Like, they don't go and see a band And if they don't like them, they think
they hate bands.
Oh, I hate music.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, comedy is like...
But comedy
is always like... And you know what's so funny about comedy? There's so many like... There's so much pressure and rules and tightrope walking in it to the point... It's so easy to turn it bad. Oh, yeah. And that's what's kind of exciting about it. But it's like so hard to do, but it's like gets the least respect, but it's the hardest thing to do. Anybody, like, I could literally, right? If I'm nice at rapping, I could potentially write you a song and you would sound like you were good at rapping, dog. Like, I could potentially give you an ill beat. It's like, spit these lyrics like this, and you just nice. Niggas like, oh, yo, Kofi, that nigga got bars, dog. Yo.
Which is true.
Nigga, if I'm a good screenwriter, if somebody got halfway decent talent, I could write a script and turn the nigga like, yo, that nigga can act, my nigga. Uh-huh. But comedy, it's the one art form where the person actually has to want to do it, and they have to hone the craft, dog. And they only can be good as they put into it.
Right, yeah, you can't. Yeah, I can give you a script of what jokes work. Yeah. And you can say it. But if you don't have it,
like, it ain't gonna work. Put it this way, they never give a funny script to somebody who's not funny. No. They don't go to Denzel like, yo, man, we need you to be funny. Like, Denzel be like, yo, get the fuck out of my room right now, nigga. You know I don't do that, nigga.
How'd you get in here?
Right, nigga. But they know if you're funny. And I'm not saying not even a comedian. You could just be a funny person, dog. Like, they don't give a script, like a movie script, unless you're funny. A funny script is something really funny.
Because they know funny's a different type of muscle. Right. And you got to be funny to...
even make it
be
work.
Funny. You got to be funny to be funny.
Yeah.
You can't be serious then be funny. Right. You can be funny then be serious. Right. But you can't be serious then be funny.
Nah, it don't work like that.
Yeah, it don't go that way. Like, it don't go that way.
And that's why it's funny. I was having this argument with my boy, like, probably a couple months ago. And I was telling him, like, people always say Denzel, right, is the best actor, which is a reasonable argument to say. But I was just like, I fuck with Samuel a little bit harder because he could be funny. Oh, yeah? Samuel got range, bro. That nigga was a Jedi, dog.
I was just watching that shit.
That nigga was a Jedi, my nigga.
Revenge of the Sith.
Yeah, like, that nigga Samuel got range, dog.
He do, and he looked funny when he got killed.
Yeah, I mean, he's gonna drop a motherfucker. We always know. Hey, but
these motherfucking Sith lords.
He's motherfucking. Are you a motherfucking Jedi or not?
Yeah. This Anakin motherfucker.
Where the hell's your lightsaber, motherfucker?
Use the Force, motherfucker. He do put that shit everywhere.
Yo, why did they let him do that? It would have been a way better movie, right? You gotta let him say, you gotta put that in his contract. I can say motherfucker at least 32 times.
Motherfucking Yoda. Out here with these motherfucking Wookiees. I'm fighting a motherfucking Sith Lord. But yeah, Samuel got killed. I actually just watched that shit like yesterday, which is fucking random as shit. But it's just fresh as fuck on mine. Samuel Jackson walked in to confront the Sith Lord with...
I never seen any Star Wars.
He walks in, right? So he walks in, Sith Lord, big ass evil dude. He walks in with 3 other Jedis, right?
It's like Darth Maul was in that one, right?
Yeah.
I think I seen that.
So he walks in.
Seen a little bit.
And then what I find so funny and shit like that, where he walks in with 3 other dudes, they all Jedis. Jedis like the best fighters in the galaxy.
They're like
so they walk in,
they're like the Saiyans of fucking Star Wars, like Super Saiyans and shit.
Super Saiyans, right? So they walk in all confident, all put lightsabers up.
All Jedi and shit.
This dude, the Chancellor, the Sith Lord, he kills 3 of them.
Light work,
but I'm telling you, he didn't even jump. Yeah. You know, like some of them fight scenes, they be like, jump. Yeah. He was like, I'm talking.
Light work, dog.
I'm talking quick. And he did that shit. And as soon as he did it, I was like, yo, Sam, get the fuck out of
this
here.
ain't shit. This ain't for
This
you.
ain't it, bro. You seen how he just murked those dudes.
Right.
What you think you was different?
Right.
Y'all all trained at the same academy.
Right, nigga.
Like,
you got the same skill set they got.
right. They all had lightsabers.
Right.
Yo.
There's tears to this Jedi shit.
Yo, I was hot, bro. I was like, get my man out of there. Fuck that. You see how he killing people, man.
This ain't for you.
If you walk into a fight with three of your friends, and all three get knocked out immediately,
You're like, yo.
what you doing, Stan?
Like,
you seen how that dude get down? That's Tyson.
He's not for play,
Nah.
dog. That's it, beat. Don't let your pride get you in the way right now, dog.
Fam, if anything, y'all should have jumped him.
Right.
And now that shit too late.
Because he killed your jumping partners.
That moment, God. You need to jump your ass home. You get some bigger friends. Yo, I was hot off of that.
Gave 3 Jedis to work real
quick. Like they wasn't nothing. I was like, yo, y'all gotta bounce out of here, bro. That nigga cheating or something.
That's how it be, though.
I would for real leave. Every time I watch a movie like that and I see people like die quick, I'm like, I'm out.
Yo,
I ain't staying around.
Funny. That's gonna be funny. Like when you see movies, you be like, dog, like nobody's gonna be sitting there watching this shit happen. Like anybody in their right mind would have left.
Yeah.
It was like when I see fucking Texas Chainsaw Massacre the first time. Like, all right. So when he killed the first nigga with the chainsaw, why y'all niggas didn't just leave?
You looking.
Why he like, yo, I gotta let all my niggas die, right? For niggas giving you chainsaw work, that's all you.
That's you. You heard that chainsaw.
Yo, I'm out of here.
Too, boy. Yo. If I hear a chainsaw starting up, I'm running. Right. Fuck that. We gonna figure that shit out later.
Like, yo, nigga, dog. Like, a nigga gave you chainsaw, nigga. Like,
nigga, I'm gonna run.
What am I gonna do, nigga?
And I'm gonna change the story when I get to somebody.
I'm not gonna fight somebody whose weapon of choice is a chainsaw.
And he been waiting here all day. I don't know him. Right. He trained for this.
Right, he's ready.
I was on vacation.
Right. I didn't know I was gonna fight a chainsaw, nigga. Yeah. 6'8", right. 350 pounds of just chainsaw.
He's been working out. That nigga. He's been doing chainsaw pull-ups.
Right.
Nigga, I run 5K.
I can say something good about you at the funeral, nigga. Yeah. Like, yo, that nigga is real.
Man, he died slow, though. Like a G.
That's the chainsaw shit.
Yeah.
How many niggas you know died from a chainsaw? That's all I'm saying.
Nah, I mean, it ain't gonna be me. I'll tell you what. It'll be one less. You have that chainsaw, you better find out how fast you can run with it. Because I ain't standing still.
Oh, I'm out.
You better be faster than me.
Right.
And I ran track in 6th grade.
And that's what it was, too. It'd be like that in those movies. Where it'd be like... Would it be like with white people? You know what the problem is with white people? Oh. They just assume somebody wants to be helpful. Yeah. Like, your car's fucked up, so what, nigga? That ain't my problem, nigga.
Get out of there.
Yo, there's a house right there. They should want to help us. Why? No. Not when I got a chainsaw, nigga.
Yeah, a house in the middle of nowhere.
Right. They did that on purpose. They passed all the neighborhoods to build the house in the middle of nowhere, nigga.
They built it so they can't any place where people can't hear me scream. It's too far away.
Right.
I don't want to be shouting distance from nothing.
Right.
Everywhere I stay better be close enough where I can shout.
Yeah. Help immediately, right?
I can't be nowhere
I can't scream
farther than the shout.
No, that's what it be, dog. I don't know how niggas like live like too far away from everything.
It's just that wood shit, bro.
Some niggas live in the woods, dog.
I can't do that. Too many trees. It's too dark.
Some many niggas like I like outdoorsy, but I like to go to the outdoors. I
visit it.
Yeah, I don't want to live there. Like, yo, like I was reading some shit with a nigga like got attacked by a mountain lion, my nigga. Like, what do you do? Like, there's no like you ain't boxing out, nigga. Like, and as a human being, especially a man. For the most part, if you run into a confrontation, it's gonna be box out. That's the best way you can defend yourself, right? Just try to throw some punches. That's all you have. Yeah. You ain't got claws. You ain't got. So So
you got little knuckles.
So you fucking walking up a mountain because you just had to go jogging today, right? And a fucking mountain lion jumps on you
on the mountain.
What you gonna do?
That's where he lives.
Yeah. He hungry.
Yeah.
Like, and that's the thing when people don't understand, like, they be thinking like predators are jumping on you to be mean. Like, no, this nigga just hungry.
Right, that's
like,
what he do. This ain't new behavior.
Right.
He's on a mountain because that's in his name. And
He's on the lease, nigga.
Yeah, he jump on shit, nigga. He
eat it.
He pay rent. He been there.
He leave.
Yeah, you in his living room.
Right.
You like, I don't know why he attacked. That's what he do. You sound stupid.
On that note, nigga, we've been going for like an hour and a half.
Yeah, I'm good, bro. I'll go 3 hours.
Yeah, you can keep going, dog.
Get to that glow shit, right?
Yeah.
So on that glow shit.
Which glow shit?
Well, like, you just do shit that make you happy that you want to do.
Oh, and shit we was talking about before.
And then you get like a glow, like your energy glow up.
Yeah.
Right? So it's like maybe 2.5, maybe 3 years back. I'm out in Brooklyn, live in Brooklyn.
And how long you been at NY now? Like 5 years?
I think 4.
Oh.
But like 2.5, 3 years ago, I moved to Bushwick.
That crib I went to?
Yeah, the last one he was at.
Yeah.
Yeah. With the Bushwick, I was doing a comedy show inside my apartment.
The auntie's house shit.
Yeah. Throwing that
you
in
still
there.
throwing that?
Mm-hmm.
No, let me on that one.
I got you.
Yeah.
I'll have to do some other shit too.
Yeah, let me get on that one too.
Facts, I got some shit coming up.
Yeah.
So throwing that in the apartment. And I started throwing that on some shit too of like, I don't know if we talked about this on here, but now waiting for people to give you opportunities.
Mm-hmm.
Being like, fuck it, we just gonna build our.
Yeah.
But they say like, stop waiting for a seat at the table, just build your own table.
Yeah.
So I was like, bet, like, I'm not getting the kind of traction I want to get at like different shows, and I don't like waiting around. So I'm just gonna build a show.
Too impatient for that.
Yeah. And I know what I got.
Right.
So built a show, and built it in my apartment, and I was like, all right, like got the whatever sounds,
lighting.
I just need chairs. There's a garden across the street that had mad fold-out chairs.
Oh, I've been to your garden.
Yeah, the one across the street, right?
Yeah.
So I went over there, talked to the OG. I was like, yo, can I borrow these fold-out chairs? I'll give you some money. He was like, oh, don't fucking worry about it. Just take them back, bring them back whenever. I was like, yo, that's mad fucking nice of you.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, yo, I work for a moving company. I drive a truck. You ever need something, just let me know. He like, bet. Show goes off, show's dope. He's like, oh, we trying to build this new dance floor over here. We got to pick up these like 4x8 planks, plywood from Home Depot. Can you come with the truck? I'm like, I got you. Pull up in the truck. His eyes light up. He's like, oh,
this nigga's serious.
He's like, serious. And I was like, yeah, nigga, let's go.
Yeah. I came here to get wood.
Yeah. Pull up to the depot, cop the lumber, go back, start building it. You know what I mean? Shit takes off. Meet mad people in the neighborhood, come through. Then like probably like a year later, the OG, one day we out there, we just like chilling, just drinking, smoking, chilling.
Regular shit.
He like, oh, there's this other garden around the corner that people aren't using right. And I was like, what? I'm like around the corner?
Yeah.
He's like, yeah. I'm like, I bet I take a walk over there.
I'm on it, Ty.
Yeah, I'm on it. I take a walk over there. I'm like, yo, what the
waste in the garden.
Waste, bro. It was massive space, bro.
The one that got the stage?
One that got the stage.
Yeah.
13,000 square feet.
Damn.
Outdoors in Bushwick, where every piece of property costs like millions. Like, they just sold a piece of property that same size around the corner from that for $9 million. Right? So I get over there. The whole thing's covered in trash. Couple old dudes is drunk playing dominoes. Couple people are passed out off of like, overdose of some shit.
Whatever the fuck they were.
Whatever. But I'm like, I bet I could definitely like
clean this up and make it something.
This shit could be fly. We could grow mad food out here. Whatever. So I started doing that shit. Right? And like just start going at it. He comes in, other homie comes in, we clean it up, get permission from like this other lady from like this senior home across the way, get a couple supplies, just out there having a good time bagging shit up, right? Just boom, just get it cleaned up. Mad people now are like, yo, how can we help out? Right. What's happening? Who are you? People think I'm from the city.
Yeah.
Because I'm out there working. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just talking to mad people on that street now, like meeting mad of them neighbors. Then people from like the city start coming by, like, you're like, how can we help? We're going to like link you up with these like corporations who want to have the volunteer days. They're going to come through, tell them whatever you want. They're going to buy all the supplies.
Oh, shit.
So I get them, like, sit down, have meetings, put together projections, what we wanted to do, get like all of these supplies paid for. Yeah. Right, build out the whole space. Now we got all these raised beds, growing all this food, giving that away to the community for free. Then we got a stage, so I'm like, bet, let me get all these artists that live around here, come through, play music, let different people come in, barbecue, birthday parties, whatever. Yeah. They start coming. It's now everybody in there. You know what I mean? Shit jumping. Now we got mad, like, young, fly-ass women who are like, I'm a designer, I'm a model, I want to do a show here. Yeah. I'm like, but of course. You know what I mean? This is a community space.
Right, it's for the community.
You the community. Yeah. You know what I mean? Come through. And because I was doing so much shit that was making me happy, I didn't realize I had such a glow on me. Like, I was just emanating, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was walking around like homie from The Last Dragon.
Yeah.
But I wasn't even aware of the aura.
I told you that, dog, when I came up there. I was like, yo, you like the mayor out here, dog. Everybody was like, Kofi. I was like, yo. Nah, it was mad funny. I was telling my other boy about it. I was like, nah. Kofi's that nigga. I was like, nah. Like, I see niggas who's that nigga. I was like, nah, Kofi's that nigga. His name, the old ladies, young kids, everybody fuck with you, dog.
Yeah, like the block. Like the whole block.
Right.
Like everybody, like the dealers, everybody.
Yeah, I fuck with
everybody dapped me up. So I'm like, so over the summer, it's like mad, like beautiful young woman of like all shades. It was like throwing like fashion shows,
all kind of shit.
And then I was just looking around, and I was like, I got all this glow on me. And I'm like, yo, like there's all of this beauty around me. And I'm talking like bad.
Right, I know
bad
you're talking
girls.
about.
You know what I'm talking about.
Right.
And I'm like, all of this is out here now. But when I was a younger dude with no glow, with no energy, not doing anything that made me happy, I'd be in my head, you know what I mean, stuck. Like, how can I talk to any of these girls out here? Like, what do I gotta do that's fake, that's not
that'll
me?
Get that attention.
To get attention, to get close.
The glow up.
Right. But being real and just doing shit that I wanted to do.
That was it.
There's like 50 women out here, all dancing, all having a good time, all in some way like waiting for a turn to like say what up, say thank you for letting us use the space.
Right.
Like all this shit.
And the funny thing is, while all this happening, you still having fun.
I'm having a great time.
Yeah, it's not like you did it to do that and now like you're still having fun.
Right. That was none of the intention of like, oh, one day I'm gonna have barbecues out here and it's gonna be full of like sexy ass women. It's like, no, like I'm going to like build this out. Yeah. We're gonna grow food. And
it's gonna be a garden.
It's gonna be a garden. Yeah, now it's like, bro, like the amount of like just beauty that comes through that place is like, it's crazy. Like I've been to bars and clubs and I ain't seen as many women in like one place. And that's now. Like I haven't even done my next season shit yet. Yeah. Where I start reaching out and start throwing like bigger festivals.
Right. Because that shit is a big space.
It's massive. Like we had a festival this year and there was like 200 people.
Just chilling.
And it don't even feel cramped. Yeah. Like spread out.
Yeah, we went in there, we was filming that video and whatnot. Remember when my brother died up there?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So yeah, that's dope. That garden is dope though. You show me all the pictures and all that shit. Yeah. That shit is like really brought the whole community together.
You see the new shit I put on Facebook?
Which one?
Man, so
pull it out right now.
Yeah, so the shit went it went like semi-viral.
Oh, that I think I know what you're talking about. Keep talking.
So what happened was, so the company GoFundMe picked
this shit.
Nah, that's not me. That's just a shout out to the homie Wes.
Oh, this shit. The video. Yeah, I was watching that. That shit's crazy.
Right, but did you see who posted that video?
Nah, who?
Ashton Kutcher.
For real?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
I'm saying.
On Instagram?
On his Facebook page.
Oh shit.
It has like 17 million followers or something like that.
That shit's crazy.
Yeah, so the video got picked up. So the video we talk about is a video of the like garden and just like telling a story about it. But so the company GoFundMe like did an article about me in the garden, and then they sent their media out to Brooklyn
to film it.
No, just to be like so whenever they do media, they send it out to like different media outlets. Like, this is what we're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
News Channel 12 saw it. Then they were like, "Yo, we want to do an interview with him."
Talking about you, right?
Yeah, so the news came over to the garden.
Oh, shit.
Did an interview in the garden. So that was on the news the next day.
Yeah.
And then my neighbors on the block were like, "Yo, you on the news?" I was like, "Yo,
that's what's up."
I was like, "I know, bro. We out here." Right? So I'm on news. And then the next day, I'm at work. I'm like upstate on a moving job. It's raining. I'm like cold as hell. But I'm like, you know, whatever.
You gotta get that money.
Yeah, I'm like, yeah, it's money. I mean, I got bills.
Right.
And I'm at, I remember we sitting down, me and like the crew, we had a little place eating.
Yeah.
And then this dude texts me. He's like, "Hey, yo, I work for this company called A+. It's owned by Ashton Kutcher. And we wanted to like run that video you have, but like edit a little bit." I was like, "Yeah, do whatever you want to do. Thank you for reaching out and thank you for sharing the story."
You're still sharing a garden to everybody.
Oh yeah. So he put that up there on their page, and then he texted me like an hour later. He was like, "Yo, like Ashton just like saw it and he shared it on his page."
Oh shit.
And I was like, "Yo," so the video went from like whatever I had, like this video maybe had like 300 views for the past like year.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? In 2 days, it went up to 90,000 views.
Damn, that's a big jump.
Yeah.
Man.
So it was like just doing shit that made me happy and that I like gave a shit about, like ended up getting like all of this glow.
Right.
You know what I mean? So
right.
now, like, whatever energy I already had it just increased because now just more people who know about what's been going on, what I've been doing.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Then the DMs start coming in like, "Oh, I seen you on the news."
You know the DM slides always.
Hey, just want to say I like what you doing.
Yeah. I just want to say I like plants too.
I like eggplants. You know what I'm saying. Yeah.
You know the DMs always come.
Yo, for real.
DM slides are vicious.
Them DMs be increasing,
some of them
bro.
DMs be a force.
Be increasing.
Yo, and it'd be like niggas don't know, like, see, like, if you would, like, just listen, you would think it'd be, like, a lot of niggas. I'm pretty sure niggas do be sliding DMs, but girls be sliding DMs hard, too, dog.
I think it's different.
Yeah.
Because I think dudes sliding DMs a lot.
Yeah.
But when girls sliding DMs, it's serious.
Yo, it's like, yo, what's good?
Right.
It's like, yo, and if you know what I noticed? DM slides be early in the morning. A lot of them be early in the morning. For me, I don't know if that's for every... Yo, like, I've gotten straight good mornings from bitches I don't know. Like, so you, like, that's the first thing you did today? Like, I was like... Yeah, I was like, oh, because it'd be like, because that'll wake you up. You'd be like, oh, shit.
Yeah,
like,
that's some psychological
I'm
shit
like, hold
right
up.
there.
But then it'd be like, it'd be crazy when, like, if I get a DM slide, like, and it'd be some shit like, they'd be like, oh, what's up, Jason? Good morning, blah, blah, blah. And then you do the whole how I know you. But you don't want to, you don't want them to think you don't know them at all, you know, because if it's somebody who might know you, you just don't remember. That's like thing, but you don't want to just act like they're a complete stranger, because then they get offended, like, oh, this nigga don't even remember me. He said hi to me that one time and blah blah. But yeah, like I've gotten good morning DM slides like on multiple occasions. And other random DM slides too, or some ignorant shit.
Yeah, I'll get the DM slides sometimes where, cause I post like dumb shit where if I'm up like dumb early in the morning, I'm like at the bodega like 4 in the morning.
You do that shit. The alarm going off the other day.
I almost killed somebody on my mom. I almost murdered somebody.
That shit had me rolling.
It was 6 in the morning, and this
car alarm going off
outside my window, and it was going off hard.
But the nigga didn't even hear it.
This shit woke me up, and I'm looking out the window, and you waiting for the guy to come to the car
and handle the business.
But it goes so long. You're like, I'm gonna kill whoever comes to the car. Like I'm going out now. I'm gonna catch a body. I'm gonna go back to sleep.
All right, I'm gonna finish my sleep.
Yo, so anyway. But yeah, with the DMs, I'll get a DM sometimes like that, where like I'm at like a little dig and I'm like, just say something stupid. They're like, oh, what you doing up? Like right after like the Instagram story, it's when I'll see some DMs popping up.
They just, I don't know, the DM slides is, I be chilling now. I've been chilling, but my more fluid days, I would say. I got a lot more. I've been chilling lately. I'll be trying to just be a good nigga.
Well, I think chilling's a good way to wrap it up.
Yeah.
That we grown now. Yeah. We chill more.
I chill way more. I like chilling way more.
Yeah.
And it's like, I feel like, how you doing?
Hey.
That's your mom?
Yeah, Mom.
How you doing, Mom? How you doing?
Hey, Mama. It's the homie Jason.
How you doing? I'm good. We recording a podcast.
That's my mama right here. Beautiful mama now. You good.
Yeah.
Oh, she brought me bakes.
Yeah. What's that? Like cookies and stuff?
Johnny Bakes.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
We're going to end it on that note.
End it on low.
Tell these people where they can find you, all that stuff. Tell them about your garden and all that, man.
Right. You can find me on IG at Kofi Comic. IG at BK Green Gardener. Shows coming up. Look out for those.
I'm posting this on Wednesday. I always post it on Wednesday.
Okay, bet. Shows in Brooklyn coming up next week. So yeah, check the IG. I'll post it on that.
Yeah, that's what's up. And just like always, I'm Jason Cordova, your host with the most podcast we do for GP. Definitely not PC. You don't like a second wee. I can't say it too loud because Kobe mom's in here. Kobe know I'm a respectful dude, dog. Like I'm very polite, so I can't force it. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm whispering right now. But like, anyways, if you got questions, concerns, or you just want to insult me or talk trash to me, hit me up on Poker Tabletop Podcast. All questions are welcome, no matter how grueling you may think they may be. And once again, I'd like to thank my boy Kofi for coming to the podcast.
Yeah.
And like always, if you're going to throw your chips in, you might as well do it at the poker table. Good night or good morning, wherever the fuck you at. All right. Poker Table Talk, the podcast we do for GP. Definitely not PC. Suck my wee. And if you don't like it, move out the way, nigga. Beat. Yo, he put mad of his body weight and pulling that shit off.
You see his feet got
like he was on his tippy toes a little bit. I was like, all right. That's how you feel?
Yeah, that boy in high school.
Yeah.
Them girls still there?
Oh, they probably smoking it up.
Oh, yeah. That's one of the nice trouble cards.
Yeah.
When impressionable, like, where y'all going?
Yeah, that's definitely where you're going, cuz. 3 bitches riding deep. They trying to get random penis tonight.
Anything.
One of them at least.
Interested in anything.
Anything sounds like a good idea, right?
Anything.
I used to live down this street over here. I used to stay at Walgreens. At Norfolk Park, I do not play basketball there no more. Every time I play ball there, nigga, I twist my ankle. When I say every time, my nigga, like I've limped from that court so many times. I was like, nah, I'm good, dog. Like, nah, I'm straight, dog. I don't fucking Norfolk Park, dog. I've limped from that park mad times, dog. Like
last time, like that's it.
That's it, dog. And it's like, and it'd be like, even like nowadays when like people offer me to like play sports, I'm like, bro, I'm older now, dog. Like, I can't afford to be hurt for a long time.
I be telling them, what's the best case scenario? I win.
Right.
Come on, man.
That ain't the move right now.
No money on this game.
Right. Just to talk shit and I'm gonna be hurt for the next 3 days.
Right.
The elbow I took.
Yeah. I gotta sleep on my side till my back hurt.
Right. I got work this morning, nigga.
Okay,
Niggas really be on that shit. I got niggas who still be trying to ball, telling me to join semi-pro football. Like, what, nigga? You want me to play semi-pro?
Yeah, that money ain't semi-pro.
Yeah.
That money's amateur.
Don't just get tackled on the weekends
talking,
and then just go to work the next day.
Bro, come on.
Fuck that shit. I know niggas who do it.
You need directions back or you good?
Nah, nigga, come on, man.
Yeah, I know niggas need to play semi-pro.
They so amp about it too.
Yeah.
Like, all right, I feel you, nigga. All right, I decided to score no touchdowns, and my hip is fine.
Bro. I took a nap while you was running suicide.
Right. From some coach.
I was chilling.
Your same age as your coach.
For real. Ain't no cameras at your game.
Right. No pictures.
If you don't tell me what happened, I wouldn't know. Because it ain't on TV, bro.
I missed that one.
Ain't nobody watching your shit.
Niggas be like, yo, come to the game. Like, you my son? Nigga. That's the only games I go to.
Right.
Sons and nephews,
That's
nigga.
because he mine.
Right.
If he
Family.
didn't look like me, I wouldn't be at that game.
What do I look like? Like, what do I look like traveling to a semi-pro game?
Right.
Like, just showing up.
Just watching. I look like maybe, cheering at the grown man?
Yeah, right. Good.
Man, I can't even wear your jersey.
Right.
I have me out here looking silly. I'm at work with a Boston Bulldogs jersey.
Got you all fucked up.
I'll be looking.
Right.
I'll be looking ridiculous.
It always be like random ass teams too. Like it'd be like I've heard of them Boston Bulldogs.
Yeah.
Then it'd be like the Wareham Senators, nigga. Or it'd be like the fucking the Ipswich Gladiators.
Yeah.
You like, nigga, you want me to go to Ipswich?
Come on, bro. You have to pay for that jersey.
Right, nigga. Y'all are ill right now.
I can't wear that jersey no more. People don't know what that is.
Right.
The Mattapan Marauders. Ain't nobody else rocking that.
Right, I can't even get fresh with this shit.
Y'all ain't got a hat yet.
Right. I feel it. I know niggas who do it, but it'd be like, dog, that's kind of a force.
It's okay if you do it. Just stay for me.
Right.
You know what I mean? You want to go risk your ankles?
Right. I'm too old for that shit,
that's
dog.
all you. You feel me?
I mean, if you love football that much, I love football.
I don't even go somewhere if they got too many stands.
Right. You start playing around stands when you get older, right?
I'll be like, where they at? Nah, I'm good.
You just don't be having the energy to do shit like that.
No, bro. And I got asthma.
Oh, yeah. You got to think about a lot of shit.
I be like, yo, if it's too cold outside, I'm like, nah, I'm just going to chill.
Right.
Kick back, let my lungs relax.
Right, I'm chilling tonight, man.
I'm chilling every night.
Right.
Because you gotta, whatever you doing, it gotta be so good. It gotta get me out of chilling.
Right, and that's a hard thing to do.
That's hard, because I love chilling.
Yo, chilling is definitely my favorite activity.
Yeah, I'm good at it. Took me years of practice to get where I'm at.
Yo, you know, it's so funny you say that. You know, it does take like chilling practice to get good at it, right? Like, because what it is that I kind of feel like you have to learn how to not let people interrupt your chill.
Oh yeah.
So that's like that's what it really is.
They call it the protection.
Yo.
You gotta protect your chill.
Yo, you gotta protect your chill.
Something about people, like, they don't like it when you chill.
Yo, some niggas hate chilling, and I don't understand that shit. You got, yo, why you gotta be turned up all the time?
And they'll hate when you chilling.
Right. My thing is, like, with turned up niggas, it's like, you turned up? I'm not turned up. You know, every time you call me, more than likely I'm not gonna be turned up. So why do you keep calling me thinking I'm just gonna be turned up today, nigga?
Right.
I'll call you when I'm turned up, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Like that.
Yeah. When I'm turned up and I was like, let me do some turned up shit, I'll hit you up. But, like, I ain't just
gonna call me and be like, yo, you trying to go out?
No.
Look, I'm not trying to do nothing.
Right.
If I was trying to go out, I'd be out.
Right. You don't have to try to go out.
Not
nigga.
at all.
You just go out. Nigga.
I don't try to chill, I chill. Whatever I'm going to do, I do that shit now. I'm at that age.
Right.
I ain't got to...
I ask for permission, nigga.
No, I ain't got to get amped up to go to a club or a bar.
Right.
That just happened.
Right. You know, it's like, I feel like drinking around strangers. So I went somewhere where I could drink around strangers, nigga.
I mean, that's it.
That's it. That's as deep as it is.
Yeah, why don't you call me?
Because
I didn't want you to ruin it.
You're right. That's what it boils down to, right?
Since you want that, I didn't want you. I knew you would be trying to make it something else.
Right.
Sometimes I just want to go out to a bar and have a couple of drinks.
And be out.
And go out. You know what I mean? Go home and be out. You want to be like, oh, where you trying to go next?
Like next?
No, this was it. This is the It
took
a lot to get me out here.
I'm not gonna just be just out just to be out.
You got that friend who's always the strip club friend.
Yeah.
No matter what bar you go to, he like, yo, let's go to the strip club after this.
Right.
I'm like, all the time?
Right.
And sometimes he's like, I don't even know where there's one around here.
Right.
And he be like, let me find out. Like,
right. You don't even know.
Bro,
so you want me to go to strip club, you ain't even getting loving, right? Like, you want to go to a brand new strip club.
Brand new, bro. Like, with no Yelp reviews.
Right.
You want us walking in cold.
Right. See some tits.
Right. We don't know how much it costs. We don't know if the girls are good.
Right.
What are you talking about, man?
Yeah, I never understood that about strip clubs, though. Like, when, like, if strip club is your business, how you ain't got good-looking girls here for all the shifts?
Oh, from a management standpoint.
Yeah, it's like you can't like you would think that a nigga who manages a strip club kind of knows how to back bitches. You would think that.
Right, that you would know your service.
Right.
Because if you provide a cleaning service, you're gonna have the best cleaners.
Right.
Because you want people to keep coming back.
Right. You got the best products, all that shit. But if you fucking, I'll be thinking like,
you know it is, but I think I'd be confused. Knows that even when I walk into the clubs and the girls don't look good, but there's still dudes in there.
Niggas just want to see anything, I guess.
So I'm like, so if you can put out, because as a business, if you can put out an inferior product and people still buy it,
then why you gonna step your game up?
There's no incentive for you to step your game up. You know, it's like with cars. Right. You can put out a shitty car, but if it's cheap enough, people still buy it.
Yeah, exactly. So why are we gonna go crazy?
Right. Why are you gonna put like special tires?
And then once you establish your customer base, it's hard to fucking up it.
Oh yeah.
Like for instance, like we in my Honda right now, right?
Right.
Nigga, it's a decent car. It's pretty. I like it. It's nice. It costs is affordable.
Right.
So pretty much most people buy Hondas are like niggas like me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's like you can't drop $100,000 car because niggas who buy Hondas they ain't trying to spend $100,000 on a whip, nigga.
No, yeah, you're right. Different clientele.
Yeah.
It's a different customer base. Yeah, you can't come up with like an all new like deluxe edition Honda.
They'd be like, nah.
For $100K, like if I wanted deluxe, I'd buy a deluxe.
I just go to where everything costs $100K. That's where I would be.
Right.
Yeah.
I would have been in the store.
Right. That's what niggas don't understand.
Yeah, I feel that. Yeah, you come into a certain club, you expect a certain to spend a certain amount of money, and then a certain type of dancer that gets that kind of money.
Yeah, but my shit's like a strip club. Alright. I know you only can work with what you work with, my nigga, right? Mm-hmm. Like you only can like pretty much whatever's available to you is what you use. You know what I mean? It's the reason why people who live in the islands eat a lot of fish, because there's a lot of fish around them, my nigga, right? So, but with me, it's like, all right, if you run a strip club, I'm gonna stick on that shit. There's not one girl in here with a fat ass. There's not one girl in here with some big tits. Like something I was like, oh damn, like I'm glad I did this at least.
Nah, fam. It depends on the.
I should be on phone, nigga.
On the market. No, keep going straight.
Yeah.
Take it left up on top.
Oh, okay.
But nah, it's all about the area you in.
Yeah, that's true.
If that town is just, you know what I mean?
Just dry.
Just a dry town. Then
No bad bitches.
That's what's going to be out there. I remember I was at, when I was 18, I was with my older bro. And we was at, what's up? I was gonna speed past him. You know, there's agents put over some racist out there.
Nah, about a conversation. I saw him out there for me to stop, then to just pass.
Right here.
I missed it.
You can park right here.
Oh, nigga, my nigga used to live on this street. He lives on the street all the time. That's why when you said it, I was like,
Right here, cool.
That's some shit. But yeah, they do be good. You know what's funny, dog? They do be cities with like no good looking women, bro. You ever been to like a place where it's just like,
because if you're too good looking, you leave.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I be seeing that shit. You be like, damn. Alright, hold on. Let's assemble. Got the batteries. Let me get my backpack. You got the mic and shit.
I got this.
One mic. You got a mic?
You want to have a mic on?
No, I'll put your in there. I got it. Well, I just don't want to figure. It's too cold to be running back to the car. It's not one of them run back to the car nights.
You got it when you got it.
Yeah, we're going to just keep this shit rolling while we riding out. That's a fun. Jamaican restaurants is always, like I said, you got to be angry before you go in there, Ty.
And you got it. And if you coming in there polite, you ain't going to get
Nah,
food.
you get no respect, nah. They don't respect that shit, yo. You go to Jamaican nigga, you got to be ignorant a little bit.
You got to yell past at least one person.
Right. That dude was forced to He wanted grade A service at 5 minutes before a Jamaican restaurant closed.
He was definitely in line.
He was asking.
We definitely didn't care.
Yeah.
He was like, all right, anyway. So we going to get 2 of these, 2 of that.
And then the nigga, but he was asking for shit in the back. Yeah. Like, dog.
He was like, no more jerk chicken?
Like, nah, B. We got this.
You should be surprised they open, bro.
Right.
Like, this is a blessing. You got to take whatever you see.
That's it.
Ask for that.
Right.
And then you got to be lucky if they give you that.
Right.
Because that dude he was mad. We was asking for shit in front of him. He's like,
yeah.
I heard him exhale loudly. Let's get 2 days.
Like, you got him right there. Yeah. He didn't want to pick him up. He tried that shit like 8 times, dog.
8 times, bro. Use that shit. What you going to do with the food, bro? You going to close down.
Right. But that's what I don't understand. Like, you should be trying to get rid of this shit. That's less shit for you to clean up. It's the same reason that when at the end of like a party, they giving out plates. Everybody take food. There's less shit for me to have to deal with. Niggas.
He had a whole tray of steak.
Yo, that shit. To the back. And then that's the shit I don't understand. Like, yo, if I was late, nigga, I'd be piling nigga shit on time. Yeah, all day. You got that.
Nigga, how much money you got? Good. You get everything back.
Right. Nigga. All we gotta do is rinse these pans with good. And we out.
That boy too upset.
Yo, he's mad, nigga. But it's like with niggas understand, it's like, yo, that's your job, P. I'm just asking you to do your job. Right. I mean, I'm pretty sure you wish you had another job right
That's right, bro.
But at the end of the day,
everybody
we came in a drinking restaurant and you the nigga behind the counter.
Right.
So I'm gonna ask you, nigga.
You holding the tone. So I'm gonna ask you tone-related questions.
Exactly. That's the thing about Jamaican niggas, they be acting like you bothering them niggas. Like, dog,
we ain't crazy.
Right.
If you was at Carnival,
right,
asking for a patty, that shit might.
Right.
I might look stupid.
Right, I'll be amped right now.
But you next to Patty's under a light.
Right,
under a light.
You next to Patty's right now, B. Like, what's good with you, dog? Why is it? My thing is like, why is it gotta be like this though? That's what I understand. Like, yo, and you know what it is? Like, cause you've seen service done right, my nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
Jamaican niggas are just ignoring that to the core, dog. Like, I've been in the service industry, dog. It's not about how you feel. It's about how you make them think you feel right now.
Right.
It's not about you right now. Nobody wants to be in the service industry, nigga.
Oh, man. And it's not like you can't say like you can't act.
Right.
Because when y'all dance and y'all act like y'all really fucking.
Right.
So I know you can pretend. Y'all be daggering like the shit really happened.
Right. You can't pretend like you want to give me some curry chicken right now. And the thing about it is like, yo, bro, the thing about it wasn't even like, we wasn't sitting down restaurant. You just scooping shit, dog.
You have to walk nowhere.
You can't even scoop with a smile on your face.
You didn't have to pick up no other utensils.
Right. Yo, he was mixing shit. He didn't even switch the spoon from the rice to the steak. That nigga was
I didn't even catch
cross-contamination like a motherfucker.
He was like, yo, hopefully vegetarian.
Right.
Putting this meat spoon on everything.
Right.
Yeah, he didn't give a shit.
He wasn't feeling it at all.
Not even a little bit. My man was ice cold, bro.
Yeah, Iceberg Slim, the Jamaican version. Jamaican Iceberg Slim.
That's why he mad.
Yeah.
He wanted to be someone moving bricks.
Yeah, and he's not.
But he moves past.
He's moving wings, right?
Moving wings.
He probably know niggas moving. That nigga was not feeling it at all, dog. I'm like, dog. But the funny thing is, it's always that.
Always.
It's always that, nigga.
But it's to the point now where if I do walk into a spot and they nice, I know the food ain't gonna be good.
Right, because they trying to oversell it.
Right, like, yo, you ain't got real Jamaicans in here.
Yeah, right. Y'all niggas is too excited about this shit, dog.
I'm from Guyana, so real Jamaicans or whatever.
They ain't happy about serving you food.
Yeah, if I don't hear somebody suck their teeth, I know that chicken ain't gonna be right. It's bullshit, boy.
For real.
Keep that.
If a nigga don't ignore me for at least a minute and a half, yeah. I ain't fucking with it.
I ain't hungry. I ain't hungry no more.
I ain't got shit right now, dog.
Big facts.
Yeah, you know I be thinking about bums, dog, right? Like, I'm talking about that level of bum. Like, as for change level bum, it's like, nigga, like, I will be around where niggas got money at. I'm not gonna be bumming around here.
That is some shit that I wonder about.
Huh?
I think about where, like, you know what I think, though? Because I used to think the same thing. I was like, why don't you go around, like, Wellesley? Or, like,
but they be ignoring niggas real hard.
Not even. It's not ignoring. Like, they have cops that, like, shoot them.
That should get niggas away from,
neighborhoods. Because I was on the
property
same shit.
value bullshit.
Oh, yeah. It's on the same thing when I'm like, yo, why wouldn't you go around people who got like, bills in their pocket? Because you see a lot of them. Or you ever see the one where, like, dude who holds the door open at Dunkin' Donuts?
Yeah.
They like, you at Dunkin' Donuts?
Yeah, dog.
People out here buying, like, small coffee.
You're right.
Nobody out here
right.
got it like
niggas
that.
Don't ball out on Dunkin' Donuts.
Not at all.
Unless it's on a company card, dog. Hey, that's when they get the 2 boxes of Joe.
Throw it in. That's when you start ordering all the donuts.
Crullers? Hell yeah, I want a French cruller.
Put that shit in the box.
Shit you would never get before.
Oh, what's that? Seasonal? Yeah, put the pumpkins in there.
Let me get 4 of those.
Yeah, those look festive.
Yeah.
Oh, if it's a company car, I'm talking to everybody back there. How's your day? Get her a donut.
I tell you.
Nah, I
feel your company cards is different life.
It's different level. I'm nice with a company card.
But you know what'd be funny with, like, what always gets me with company cards, right?
They closed at Walgreens?
Oh shit. Nah, they open, nigga. They about to be open, bro. I know the niggas are like, you need another SD card? Nigga, I done bought SD cards from every Walgreens from Boston to Weymouth, nigga. I swear to God I have, my nigga.
This nigga got my burner phone.
Niggas know me.
Smells like he got thick legs.
Yeah, I know these white
see
chicks.
that in the back?
Yeah, I see that.
She might be Kate Burton.
Alright, she might be. Oh, yeah, these niggas are walking in. Yo, the niggas gonna be mad when I ask